tuned in to Six-Scale Mafia's tales from the dark side, where legends never die, and the Helldivers ride. Till dawn, chrome reflections, war begun. Hell diving straight into the sun. Behind enemy lines of time and space, collectors' shrines, the dead we face. VHS ghosts whisper through the wires. We're forged in flame, baptized in fire. From a time long forgotten. Flashbulbs pop, the battle cries under cosmic smoke and static skies. Demons crawl through mirrored screens and we pose like gods in shattered dreams. You're welcome to the dark side. Saturday Night Alive. Six-Scale Mafia, we keep the vibe. From the 80s chrome to the 90s grime. We bend time, baby, frame by frame, divine. No tales from the dark side, where the legends never die. Past and future collide on this cosmic ride. Hell diving, storming through the fire. We battle our demons and never tire. Predator stock in acrylic haze. Metal saints lost in pixel blaze. Arcade angels with plastic blades. Fighting through hell where memory fades. Behind the lines where darkness calls. The shelf stands tall like sacred walls. Every pose a war, dropping into the battlefield. We're warriors trained in collector's shine. Fighting dragons, the wheels unwind. No escape, only time. Through blood and steel, we take the fight. Saturday night, the dark side's
What's up, everybody? Anthony here, Six-Scale Mafia, man. We are Saturday. I'm starting a little early tonight. 182, man, 182 guys. So, yeah. So appreciate you guys coming a little bit early. Because it's just a crazy month. So start a little early tonight, but you know, we'll probably do like a little bit of a short stream. Then we'll be back to like regularly scheduled time and all that good stuff. So I know there's not too many people in here, but real quick, I'll say what's up to Pedro. What's good, my man? We got 𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗛 in here as well. What is up? What's up? What's up? Arlie Hernandez was good. What's good? Darth Riz, what's up, man? I don't. Everybody's names are weird, man. Pedro, dude. Hell yeah, man. Sinister as well is here, man. What's up, my dude? Let's go. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. So tonight it'll probably just be like me and CT. Probably we'll hang out for a little bit. And then, you know, starting next week, we'll get into some jam, dude. They've been moving stuff around too. Like everything's, I'm trying to build another case back there, and it's just been crazy. So, but CT, my man, is here, so I'm gonna bring him in, dudes. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's good?
Where the 𝗣𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗛 ride?
That's right, dude.
That's right.
That's right. That is right, man. So
I caught that. I like that. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, man.
It's been a while since we did some hell diving.
I know, man. I definitely want to do some, but yeah, man. But hey, dude, looking good. Got your shit set up over there.
Look at you, got an empty shelf.
I do, man. I mean, I do.
For how long?
Well, for not long. The thing is, I had to take stuff out of here, and then I'm building the other module case over here, and then this will be done. And you can't see it, but my 89 is up there. And then if I can angle them, I'd like to do the 66, the 89, and the 95, but I don't think I can get enough angle.
Yeah,
to get 3 across, maybe, but I can't tell yet until I finish building that one. So if not, I'll just put a couple Batmobiles up there and then fill this in. I'm kind of doing like, you know, some of my Lord of the Rings right now, and then I don't know. And even then, that might not be right.
Yeah,
I might move
a new addition in there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Nazgul's in. I don't have my Legolas yet, but should be soon, guys, which will be cool. And then I don't know. I don't know. I'm just moving shit around, dude. Yeah, Sinister. That's right, dude. So, but not bad, dude. Not bad. Phil the Fool, what's up, my friend? How you doing, dude? Thanks for coming as well. AC Toy Man as well, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work moving this shit around and then building stuff, and you know what I mean. It's not fun. It's not fun.
Yeah, come on, man. It's good. Make it fun.
Well,
problem to have.
It is, but it's not when you're like, oh shit, I gotta build the stuff and move stuff, and then you're like, wait a minute, if I build this, I gotta rearrange the power cables, but they're in the back, and then you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
It's a fresh start, though. That's good. Fresh start.
It is. It is, dude. It is. Hey, what's up, man? You dude? Yeah, dude. 60. That's what this is. There's 5 here. The sixth will go over there. I moved the other 6 series. They're over here now that you can't see. I finally got rid of the last 2 DTOFs that I owned. Shit, man. Sean is so lucky, man. I know he's not watching right now. I had 10 DTOFs, bro. I gave him like 4, and then I was like, you got room for another 4? And then I gave him 4, and then now I'm like, hey, you got room for another 2? This is, of course, over like 4 years, but like, he's like, yeah, I think I could squeeze them in somewhere. I was like, all right. So, and they're all lit up too. I got all those Luke lights and all that shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, just take them. Just fucking come over here and grab them. So, but anyway, yeah, man, appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty dope, dude. Bob, what's up, my man? And make room for those amazing Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing. I see Bob stirring the pot.
It's funny,
in
bro.
The chat. Right?
He's not that good. But that's okay. That's all right. Movie Cannon, what's up, my man? How you doing, brother? I mean, you want to talk about an amazing figure since Bob's here. I mean, we might as well. Where is it? It's somewhere here, guys. There you go. Natalie something or other. What is this? What she look like?
Come again?
I don't know.
Amazing figure.
Well, I said it for Bob. This is Bob's jam.
It is Bob's jam. He's been waiting for this. But how about no?
How about well,
they gotta do some work on this. I think that
so.
Look, I'm the guy who's usually, hey man, that looks great. Looks good. And you know, I'm not the nitpicky guy, but when I saw this, yeah, her head looks flat.
Is that what it is? I put a poll in the chat.
Yeah, her forehead looks wider. When I see pictures of her, there's something going on with that forehead and like the top of her head. But they're close. They're gonna get this right.
You think so?
I do. It's Hot Toys guy. Come on.
Well, they're not all zingers, bro. I mean,
well, what's not a zinger? Like, I mean, you can count them on a hand. They're not.
Hey, look, Doc Ock. Well, he's not there anymore, but he still looks like Chevy Chase. I mean, there's not, you know, I'm not saying it's, you know, whatever, but
I don't think he's bad. I think definitely, you know,
he's great with glasses. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
he was meant to be worn with or displayed with glasses, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, maybe.
They're almost there with this one. They have got to work on that head sculpt, though. Definitely.
Yeah, I would think.
I don't think I've run into anyone who wasn't like immediately like, whoa.
Yeah, I saw a lot of bad comp. See, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't really know, and I didn't really know her. And then I looked her up online. I was like, oh, okay, maybe she doesn't quite look like you know, the actress. But and then I saw these bad, like, nothing but negative comments, more than usual. I mean, like, on their post, and I was like, oh shit, okay, so it's not that great. No, I don't know, but I put a poll in the chat. You guys are 74% no.
It's the process, you know. They make a figure, they put it out there, and if it's not ready, the people let them know real quick. And this one, I think, was easily spotted. So
yeah, I guess so, man. I guess so. What's up, Green? How you doing, brother, man? Brian as well. What's up, man? DK. Hey guys, just saying what's up to you guys popping in. It's weird though, right? Because at first, like, we were even like, dude, are they even gonna make this? Because they teased it, and then you're just like, oh, and then they do it to the John Wick, and then you're like, wait a minute, like, so at least it's being made.
It did take them a while to show this, though. From when they gave us that, you know, coming soon to when this figure came out, it was a little bit longer than we typically wait when they've got a movie. When you know there's a movie associated.
Yeah.
Everything else has been kind of quick, so maybe they knew. Maybe they were already weren't.
Well, I mean,
happy.
It could be like, hey, they determined like the box office numbers and the popularity, and then maybe they were like, well, you know, I'm not saying that they're gonna not do their best, but you know, kind of assign it to, you know, not a high priority team, maybe. Or not. I mean, I'm just assuming. I don't honestly really fucking know.
Yeah, Bob, and by the way, Bob will buy 3 of these. Regardless of whether they fix that head sculpt or not. So
no, dude, that's kind of what I'm thinking there too with Bob. I mean, regardless, because you could,
buy 3, have customs made, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, it could be though, right? What's up, Blue? How you doing, brother? It could also just be that like you said, maybe there will be some revisions from, you know, now to final, or I don't know. You know, I just, but here's the thing though, which I find kind of interesting, guys, is that this went up, I forgot what day this week. It was this week, wasn't it? Monday? Is that what it was? I don't know. But the thing is that fucking Artisan's still here on pre-order.
Yeah.
Like, it's not sold out. This is the longest Artisan that's sat so far. How dare CT accuse me of doing what I'm going to do? Well, pretty much. But yeah, so she's still in stock, bro.
Trying to go back and see.
375.
On the 5th.
6th of November is what Preston's saying.
Yeah, I had the 5th, but okay, the 6th.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. Wow. Recent. And it's already the 15th. So
yeah, 10 days. I mean,
yeah.
But yeah, I would have you would have hoped it would have sold out. I don't think they didn't do like multiple skews. It's one skew.
Yeah, which
I
is
don't know,
interesting.
man. You can get that.
Appreciate it, Force.
What I'm seeing with that head sculpt, you could get that effect if the sculpt's head is tilted down, like that. So you get more forehead.
Yeah.
You can see that part more in the hair. So, but I don't know, even when I see it from different angles, the head looks a little wide to me when I compare it to actual photos of her. But
Yeah,
I
but
haven't
that
seen the
happens.
movie.
I've noticed
I'm
that a
not an
lot with
expert on this figure, and but it was clear to me.
Hot Toys does that sometimes too, though. You notice that? Like some of these over the years, you're just like, dude, the foreheads, they're just fucking huge. Not always, but in cases like that, like this, I think you're right. There's sometimes that's, and maybe they will fix it.
Maybe they got to make that forehead so big to fit that stupid peg mount thing.
Oh, I hate those. Yeah. Or for the next, I hate those. So the only angle that makes the likeness strong is from behind. Is it? I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. But I think it's fun. I mean,
she comes with cool stuff. She's got a couple different looks.
Yeah, I like the different setups.
Yep. And of course, that's it right there. That picture is.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Like, so I think it could still.
It's cool, but it's what's
work.
Next to her that's like. Here we go.
So let me. It's cool, but is it fucking $375 plus tax plus tariffs plus shipping? Cool.
Not for me. No.
Right. So,
but that looks like a rooted hair John Wick to me.
Yeah, that looks like a new John Wick.
All right. So here we go again.
What's up, Lou? How you doing, bro? What's poppin', people? This is a yes for me, is worthy of exclusive because it's not Wick or Kane, but a new character that is more like a side character to the lore. Well, and I think that's what's cool, right? Because if you're a fan of the IP, right, you have John Wick and you have Kane, and now you have her. So, I mean, but I also understand this probably needs some work, is what I'm getting, from most of the people who are into that. So, yeah, maybe they made it going off concept art. Maybe I don't know, man. I don't know. What's up, dude? Figurecraft Philly, what's good, my man? Jedi Chris as well. What's up, dude? What's up? Yeah, of course I know, right? Why doesn't she come with any grenades? I don't know. And then Blue Tattoo says, I sort of see Anna in that sculpt. Was hoping JC Hung had photos. Yeah, but see, he didn't. And that's what makes this kind of like, is this a different division of Hot Toys? It's, like kind of the B team. I mean, because I really believe there's two different, because some people they're really good at certain things. And then you got other people who are like, they can do competent work, but you don't prioritize like the big talent on certain, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's.
There's got to be in this business when you're working with artists, up and coming artists that they're not getting, I don't know, the full rate, so to speak, and they're not on the big projects, but they're probably slowly getting responsibility like that. So
yeah. Slappy, listen, I'll tell you this, I don't have a 6-110. But I do have 655s, and I believe since they're both 6 series Modu cases, they're the same height, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure all of those are unless you go with the tall, like the 698. But I think their heights are generally the same, because the 655 is literally just 55 times 2 is a 110, so it's just a cube, and it does fit in there. But you're not really gonna, like, his head pushes against the top ceiling. You actually can't even like push him in flush. You have to kind of like dip down, put it in, and then lift up, and then his head's like stuck on the ceiling. So it's a tight squeeze, dude, and you don't really get to see it depending on your viewing angle. You know what I mean? Because it's up at the top. So I tried that earlier, and I was like, you know what? Let me put them in the DFs and start. So I've been kind of like rearranging and stuff and building my other case. So it will fit. But he looked better when I took him off the horse and had him stand next to the horse, and then because of the height of the 6 series. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, Jedi Chris, what up? Pound cake, brother. Justin McFly, what's up, my man? If this was 330, it would definitely help sell it, but a touch overpriced. I can see that, man. Bob says in less than 12 hours, the sculptor and JC Hong posted pics of that Eli Fanning Thea sculpt. That is true. They knew this was not a win. Yeah, well, I mean, it could be. I mean, and again, you guys are at 37 votes. I mean, if we 39 votes, maybe we can get to 50 votes on this. I'm curious. And I know we don't all speak for the entire community, but still, it gives you kind of a generalized, right? We're at 79% no. So get like 11 more votes in there, guys, if we can. And then I'll probably end the poll once we hit like 50. But I mean, you know, it sucks because it's cool, right? Like you said, you got the 2 different costume displays, and you know, for John Wick fans that are trying to collect like that universe, it's cool that you now have a third, you know, third character in there. So, but I also don't know how well the movie was did in the box office, so that could also be a factor as well, right? You know, that happens. What's up, Moms? I say you doing, man. Let's be trash. Well, yeah, I know a lot of you guys are not having it. I get that. It's probably not going to be for everybody. Only the diehards, you know. And I don't mean that in like a negative sense. I just mean that you got to be diehard John Wick IP. You'll grab it, right?
This figure, I put this in a category that we're going to talk about later. I don't want to bring it up now, but this figure for me is going into this like new category for me as a collector that and I'll talk about it later.
Sure.
I'll talk about it later, but yeah, it's a no for me. You know, I'm just happy with the one John Wick that I'll be getting, the first artisan with the original movie, and I'm good.
Sure.
I'm good. Bob tricked me into getting another.
Yeah, and I thought so too. Yeah, Charlie, I did. Guys, yeah, I did. I know some of you guys are tuning in right now. I did start like an hour earlier. It's just been a long day, and I figured, you know, tonight's just probably gonna be me and CT, and it's like, yeah, we'll do kind of a shorter show tonight, and then next week we'll kind of get back to the regular time, you know, length and all that good stuff. So yeah, I did start a little bit earlier, but yeah, and I'm with you, bro. I'm good with that John Wick artisan that popped, right? I got that on pre-order, and I'm happy as a pig in shit, dude, on that one. I'm like, that's perfect. It's first movie. I'm cool. Like, yeah, that's all I need.
That's until they come out with this next one, you know. So I reserve the, you know, I'm saying what I'm saying now.
Yeah, I understand you. You reserve the right to change your opinion at any time.
Artisan Wick comes out, we'll see. But I think he's going to just be an older looking Wick, and I'm happy with the first one. So we'll see.
Well, to me, this is like John Wick 1 is my favorite of the franchise. So, and I'm cool with just having that. And boom, done. That bada boom, bada bing. It's an artisan. Fuck it. Great. So, somebody had to okay this for promos. They really think it's worth 300 converted. Dude, I mean, they do apparently because it's up for pre-order. So I don't know. You know, I agree with you though. So, Joe's good, man. They often reveal figures based on concept art or early promotional images. Oftentimes, yeah, you're right. They most likely will make tweaks, but I don't see much done. Yeah, I'm not sure, dude. Oilers as well. What's up, dude? This looks like a girl who thinks she looks like Natalie Portman cosplaying as the ballerina. All right.
Okay.
All right. Charlie says CT was gonna dry run this figure. I don't. No, I don't even think you
don't have to. It's available.
Yeah, and I think we were in Discord anyway, and we were just like, "Oh, that ballerina's up." People were like, "Huh?" I'm like, it's been up. People were like, "Oh, okay. You want to play some Battlefield?" So yeah, I don't know if it's every, you know, but hey, that's cool though, man. It's cool. Hopefully they change it. You know, hopefully they change it. That would be awesome. You know, We can only hope, and it's not really to knock them, but I agree with most of you guys. It's like, well, it could be better, could be better, for sure.
By the way, can you hear my boiler? It just fired up. I don't know if it's coming through on the mic, and it's loud.
Nope, I cannot. So, Philly said everyone and their mother commented on how bad it looks, including me. Hot Toys will fix it. Well, yeah, and I mentioned that earlier too. I was like, wow, the comments were pretty crazy, dude. So we'll just get rid of it. It is what it is. I'll go ahead and the 49 votes. One more vote, man. Can we hit 50? 50 votes. I'm very curious. Very curious. Or 82% anyway. So, yeah, dude. Whatever. It's cool. It seems a little bit expensive, but I don't know. Oh, 50 votes. Perfectly balanced. Oh, it's 51 now. Because it says 80. Oh, yeah. 80% no, 20% yes. That's a doozy, my man. That's a doozy. Voted no, but I wouldn't get it either way. Well,
plus you have to factor in Bob's voting, logging in with 4 or 5 accounts.
He probably did. He was like, yes. Log out. Yes.
Yeah.
Log out. Yes. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I wanted a 1/6 kill mini dinner. Well, I mean, I get it, guys. I do. Hey, I didn't even ask you, man. Did you get anything in this week at all, or?
I did. It's been rolling in, man. It's been a while since we've hooked up, but I got everything's put away. But let me see if I can just do that. I don't know if you can see him in there, but Grievous. This way.
No, I cannot. Let me double screen you.
There you go.
Damn, he's big.
He is. Hold on one second.
I like what you're doing there, though, with the shelf. It's looking very episode 2-ish, right? For the most part.
Yeah, that's the problem. I got to shift everything over. Phantom Menace. The Droidica is Phantom Menace. That takes up a lot of space. So everything's got to kind of move in there. I've just fit him in there. I'm not really happy with this. I still got to, work it a little bit more. But yeah, I got him in there. I was surprised. And yeah, he is big. But great figure, die-cast metal, but plastic mix. And you just got to be careful with them. He's like the Droidica and this battle droid. They're delicate. Okay. They are delicate, so
not as well. I don't know if you know, because I don't know if you had it, but I was gonna ask, not as delicate as the Sideshow Grievous.
I have not had the Sideshow Grievous, but the complaints I'm very well aware of, like the arms would just come down. He couldn't hold poses and like that. And that's not the sense I'm getting from this figure at all. The arms are stiff. The legs, the metal, they how do they ratchet? I think they might ratchet.
Do they? Yeah, I mean, if they go clicky or whatever, then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
they are ratchet.
Nice.
But yeah, great figure. Of course, all the sabers light up. Gonna have a lot of fun with him, posing him with clones and getting some photographs.
Dude. And so what? He has 4 USB sabers. Is that right?
He does. He does. He's got 4 USB sabers. He comes with 4 saber hilts that you can tuck into the cape. 2 different face plates. Different hands. Hands with the guns.
Nice. Oh, you have some right there. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, and the hands are.
Oh, so he's got two pegs that kind of lock, like what, like they look like hydraulics or something, or.
Okay, so.
Oh yeah, Brian.
This is the single hand, right? When his 2 arms come together and form one single arm, this is the hand you would use, and it has a double peg because they give you additional hands that are half this size. It's like this hand cut in half. and that's what he has there right now. If you could see those hands,
Okay.
they're smaller hands, but put together they make up the one big hand. And yeah, so there's a lot of articulable armor pieces in them. And I've seen on Facebook where they're popping off, and I don't know if they're broken and people are gluing them or not.
Oh shit.
But it's they're just starting to come out, so we'll see.
Hell yeah. Tenke says glad for the update on him. I was waiting to get him. So
yeah, he is what a figure to unbox. I guess Doc hit it. He said he's more like an Iron Man, the way the box is set up and he comes out, but he's very heavy.
Yeah.
And that was one of the points I wanted to say is with those hips where his metal legs join, is the hip is plastic. So you could see that if you forced it and if you try to muscle this figure too much, you could crack a plastic, you could crack a hip.
Oh yeah, you got to be careful with that. Okay.
Like a senior guy,
Yeah.
But, yeah, excited to get him in. And
Okay.
I also got my Black Widow. She's down there.
The artisan. She might be kind of down there-ish. I see a Captain America. I see a couple Spider-Mans. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
She's got the arc. The Iron Man. Wow. Beep. Stand by. There we go. Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's cool. You have it lit up? Is that?
It doesn't light up.
Oh, the
At
hell?
least I don't think it does.
Man, that optical illusion, bro. It looks like it's lit up.
Yeah, I don't think the reactor lights up, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like it. You know what? It's just the angle and the way the top lights are reflecting off of it. I was like, what the fuck? That's just you. Like, all right.
But that's a great figure. She's amazing. And,
yeah, I still want to get her someday.
I think it's gonna go.
Okay, Moss, thank you.
My Paul Atreides from Inart as my favorite figure in my collection, and then maybe that Black Widow.
Wow, that high up. What up, Chris? How you doing, man?
I think so. Yeah, really good figure. Looks great.
Yeah, she looks great, man. I do want to get her. And I'll tell you guys this. It's not even a big deal. But even like with the Nazguls, like plastic too. Like the armor pieces.
Yeah.
I thought they were metal, but they're not. But it's okay. Like they're still like super badass. But you gotta be careful. But they were smart about it. I'll end up doing a video on it a little bit later. But like they like with the gauntlets, I thought I broke one for a second, and the gauntlet piece like cracked right down the middle. But what it is they've got a latch. So I was like, that's fucking cool. Because I thought I when I bent the elbow to try to change the hands.
Yeah.
And I had them kind of braced on the table, and I pushed, and sometimes I don't know my own fucking strength. And the thing was like, and I was like, oh fucking shit. And then I looked and I was like, okay, there's a latch. As gauntlets would be in real life or in Middle Earth, this case. Right. Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool, man, cool. But you never know with stuff like that, right? You got to be careful with shit sometimes, man.
Proceed with caution with Grievous. Yeah. I think we're probably eventually going to have some bad stories, like because they're delicate.
Top, you think he's going to fall, or
just they're listen. The battle droid, the super battle droid. These are they're computer generated. They don't exist.
Sure. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Even the 3 3/4 figures were terrible at posing them and getting them to stand up, because the super battle droid it's like a pyramid. It's top heavy with these tiny little legs. Like it's unbalanced. Even these thin battle droids, there's nothing to them, and then they have this heavy backpack. They just always want to fall back. And Grievous is no different. If you ever watch the movie and the way he moves, he's got terrible posture. He's got the worst posture. He and he's leaning forward. And if you do that with the figure, he just wants to fall over. So you have to use the stands. You have to be careful to try to get that look that you're
and
trying
then
to
once you get it right, you just have to make he's just got to be perfectly balanced and be like, okay, he's cool, he's gotten a cool hunch, and that's it. Don't touch him.
Yep. There's definitely limitations. If you're going to do photographs with these figures, you're going to have to hide stuff and things to get them positioned right without just
especially with 4 USB sabers, bro. Like,
it was all just done on computer. They never had like real battle droids or guys in suits or anything like that. So
yeah, totally. The Grievous butt armor piece popped off almost immediately, low clearance to the hips. Okay.
yeah.
S-Beam, dude, what's up, brother, man? Celebrating 42 months, bro. Love it, brother. Appreciate it, man. Hello, all. Hope you're having a great day. Trying. Nah, yeah, it's just been a long day. It's been a long day. Mafia plays too rough with this toy. Sometimes I do, man. Sometimes I do. Django Feta Cheese, what's up, man? Happy Saturday. Charlie also says the super battle droid, you have to use the crotch grabber.
Yes.
Yeah. Totally. Okay.
I mean, you're really rolling the dice if you don't, you know. And like most of us, when one of these things topples in your display, it's a domino effect. Everything goes. So
yeah. Well, Electric Collector, what's up, brother? Yeah, dude. So again, earlier I don't have a 110. I had a 55. I don't know the. Well, no. I guess that would work because I've had them stacked next to each other. Because 255s is 100 is a 110 anyway. So yes, you can. Because over here I had a. How the fuck did I do this? No, it still works. They were all 6 series. I had a 698, if you guys remember, which is the tall one, and then it had a vertical, a floating shelf that I put in there. So I had a 698 right here, and then next to them I had the 655s stacked. So you absolutely can. I don't know, Maz. They are, but you're not putting them together though, right? So individually. You can, because I did it. Go watch last week's stream. They were, they've always been there. The thing is right, they're not as deep. So, which I actually kind of liked. So I kept them flush to the front of the DFs, and then I had clearance in the back for wires because they're not as deep as the DF, so I can reach back there and mess around. So as far as like the width, they'll sit up there. They've been there for like fucking 3 years, so they'll sit there, but they can't. Yeah, but what. They can't connect to each other though, right? If you're gonna try to do like the braces and all that, because they're different sizes, but it'll fit up there though for sure. Yeah, like I said, mine were there forever. So, Lou man, what's up, dude? Says my super battle droids are still standing, but you rolling the dice with any figure without a stand. Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, place it on top, but it's not gonna connect. So, but I don't connect any of my Maji cases personally. I don't know. Some people do. I don't. I move shit around too much to be like, nah, I'm not fucking making these all one joined wall. I just, if I want to move a couple, I can move them one at a time and then boom, 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 boom. Cool. Yeah, Charlie says you can do 2 braces, but not all 4. So probably in the front if you really wanted to. Yeah. So, but anyway, guys, not gonna talk any spoilers because I don't even know if you've seen it, but I'll bring this up.
I have not seen it. I have not.
I will.
But man, I've seen the trailers and I get the gist. I'm sure.
Sure.
I'm sure there are a lot of people that talk. Maybe and Bob, their heads are exploding. Like, come on, you got to give it a chance. You got to go see it and experience it, and I will, and I'm sure it's great. Getting a lot of positive reviews.
It's
but
not
here's
bad.
my problem.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we can reveal this, and it goes back to that ballerina figure, like Hot Toys now.
Mm-hmm.
They're into new movies. Right? They're getting us our figures with the movie, right? That was always what we wanted.
Sure.
We would get it like a year later, and they still, eventually this will turn out to be like a year later, but it was a lot longer even then. But now they're matching it up right with the movies. And here's the problem, man. Is this going to be iconic enough for me? This is $400. That's a $400 figure right there. And I get it. I know. It's more like a figure and a half. Okay,
True,
fine.
Johnny. Mm-hmm.
True. But it's still a $400 goddamn dollar investment.
Yeah.
And is this really, I know it's a good movie, but people, for instance, Fantastic Four came out, got high ratings, and then there was like a cool off, a drop off period after it. So I worry about rushing in too early, buying figures when we know there's going to be another Fantastic Four that comes out. We know they're going to be in the other Marvel movies. They'll have different outfits and everything like that. Are you going to collect them all and everything? This one obviously looks dope. I haven't seen the movie, but I think they did a great job. I don't have to see the movie to know when Hot Toys hits a home run. And this is a home run. This looks great. This is unbelievable. And I'm tempted. I got I had a lot of personal stuff going on this week, but I'm going to make some time and maybe tomorrow go ahead and go see this. But I'm just worried about rushing in. I'm trying to stick with more nostalgia, okay? More figures and movies if I'm going to get outside Star Wars. And look at the whole Ahsoka line really kind of brought this on. It kind of rocked me. It was like 18.
I don't want to tell you I told you so, but
it's not an I told you so.
It is, bro. Because I was like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like,
they're all great figures.
There's no doubt they're great figures.
They are. But 18, that was a lot of real estate.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That was a lot of real estate lost in the collection. And that's the one thing I'm blessed to have is I got plenty of room down here in this basement. Trust me, what you can't see off camera. I got plenty of room.
More than enough space.
But still, even with that, I want to use that wisely. And 18 figures is a lot. And jumping in, what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to say is jumping in too early. I'm trying to stop that. I'm trying to like not rush in too quick.
Yeah. Well, listen, guys. I'm gonna try that real quick. Again, guys, don't try not to do any spoilers in the chat. I know a lot of people haven't seen it. But I will say this though. A couple of you guys mentioned this as well. Brian as well. The deck figure looks better than the character in the movie for me, and same with Chris, man. Right? I like the movie, but the motion capture faces were terrible. This toy is more realistic looking than the movie, and I will say, really? For sure. And that's what's so dope, though. Kind of right, because like when I saw the figure drop, I'm like, oh, this looks pretty fucking badass, man. He looks like really good here. Not that he looked terrible. It's just it's not my cup of tea with the. I won't say anything about the movie, other than I thought it was cool, but. I love practical effects more, and there's a lot of this is like a CG movie. So this figure looks freaking great though. So
so right after that, thanks Charlie. Yeah, I mean after that speech, I still look at this thing. I haven't even seen the damn movie. And I'm like, this thing looks awesome.
It does. It looks really good.
Incredible. But I'm trying to keep it to where I got my Predator. I got the Predator. They 2.0'd the Predator from the first movie, and I'm good. Like I got that, and I'm good. I don't need every Predator. I don't need, but this one might be the exception. It really might be. It's incredible.
Yeah. No, it is. It is fucking forced. The Predalorian and Grogu. Just all right. Like
Predalorian.
Yeah. But I'll agree with shiny though, right? It's you'll know what he's talking. You'll know what he's talking
that's
about.
The first time I've heard that, man. Is
Yeah.
that been kicking around the Discord?
No, I know you'll know what he's talking about when you see the movie.
Yeah, of course, he looks like a Mandalorian.
No, it's just funny, man. But Shiny, I agree. It's a nice mixture at the moment because they're doing new movies and classics at the same time. So for me, I'm down because I have Rain and the Scorched Xenomorph from Romulus. Not yet, but right. And I thought that would be cool to have them, and then these two, and then I have all my classic, Warrior and Big Chap and Ripley, Dutch and classic Jungle Hunter. So I'm like,
yeah,
I can do a mix of old and new, of Aliens and Predators, and just be done. But you're right though, the shit ain't cheap.
Love the heroines.
Yeah, some. Well, not as much as you, Mr. Ahsoka line.
Well, that's fair.
That's fair. That's fair. So
wide open.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You left yourself open on that one, bro. But no, and I understand a couple of you guys mentioned it too. It'd be cool if she had hair like Rooted, but go ahead.
The problem is the same, whether I'm pointing at you or you're pointing at me. There's too many heroines, man. Too many chicks in my display. I don't know how to say it any other way, but
Well, it's a lot of the new stuff is mixed a lot.
Yeah, you get a John Wick, they got to give you a female John Wick.
So, and then it's up to you,
they
like what
have
you
to
want,
do it.
right? I mean, I'm still like, I like my Ripleys, I like my Sarah Connors. There's others. I mean, all my Star Trek. There's but Ahsoka. But I'm not a big fan though. So I was like, I don't really need the line. I did see those pictures. That was badass when he mixed them together in Balin as well, and I was like, yeah, that was really, really cool, man. So yeah, exactly. Don't fall for FOMO, buy what you want in the end, of course. And that's what happens. To your point earlier when you're talking about Fantastic Four, not that like people don't want a Fantastic Four, but yeah, of course, more is going to show up. You're going to see him in the Doomsday movie. You'll have different outfits. Do you want the ones from this first appearance in the MCU, or do you want to wait? Or what happens in a year and a half, right? Do you still feel the same way? I mean, I said that when Batman came out, the 22, remember? I was like, everybody was like riding that. The hype was like, I'm like, well, in a year and a half, that energy might not still be there. Your opinion of the movie may still be there and be like, yeah, that shit was dope, but maybe now a year and a half goes by, other things came out, other things pre-ordered. Maybe I don't need it.
Is a big factor in that.
Yeah.
Because maybe I don't, but hey, it looks dope. It looks awesome. And it would look awesome in my collection. But for $400, $400 is no joke. And that's where we have moved into. If this was a $250 or even a $290, $300 investment, that's a lot easier. It doesn't really seem like that much of a jump to some people, but it really is. I mean, $400 is a lot.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. I will get you guys. But you're not wrong. I fucking committed. I'm just saying there are, as an example, things will happen, and when those year and a half, 2 years comes out, you may not feel the same way then. It's just natural. You're like, wow, that was really fucking cool or whatever. And then, and I'm just using Batman as an example, of course, but like anything. So really think about it, and then
not all movies age well.
Some don't, or your taste changes a little bit and you're like, the movie was still cool, but maybe I don't need this or that, or, whatever, dude. So, but let me see what a couple of you guys are saying in the chat. Chris Gross, look at my man. He says, I worked on Predators for movies. He has. He's very disappointing. Flip side, Moss's deck is a badass. If it hurts your wallet to buy Predators backwards. That's also true. And you collect all the Predators, right? And JD does, and and Dokinator. There's a few that are just like you don't want to miss a Predator because you're collecting a bunch of them. So totally understand that. Figure looks awesome. Movie not so much. Oilers, we walked out of the theater. My wife said that felt like an episode of Mandalorian. I don't know. Maybe. Look, but anyway, I'm not going to talk about the movie. You guys go see it for yourself. Judge it for yourself. You might like it. You might not like it. I haven't seen the movie yet, and I'm excited to. I just don't like the Predator ankles. It looks like he's retaining water. I mean,
He's,
I
you know
guess.
what? I've been staring at this particular picture you have, and there's something bugging me, and he just
Is that what it was? Is that what it was? It's the fucking the swelled ankles.
It's the ankles, man. It's
maybe. But hey, listen, this is dope, right? That the arms are now like seamless, right? Which is cool. Knees too. That's a great improvement. It looks like the way they did the mandibles, and maybe Maz, you would know, but they look different.
It's got swappable hair.
Well, the way the mandibles usually are in most of these predators are very similar, and I think this looks different. And I don't mean like art design, but I mean like figure design, because most of those have the two pegs that lock right into the front of the face, and then you can swap them. He's got the opens, most of them are like that. So I was wondering if it looks a little different. So I don't know. So I had more to you. Just going through a couple of you guys in the chats, man. Moose, what's up, dude? Hello, community collector. Samurai Predator has arrived. Hell yeah, hoping to unbox tonight. Hey, dude. Also, is it your birthday, or was that yesterday, or either way, dude? Happy Moose Day. Happy birthday to Moose, guys. Give him a good birthday, happy birthday, man. In the chat, dude. Appreciate it, man. Stopping by, man. Of course, always, dude. $400 is the old $300. Yeah, I know, man. Same as Chewy and 3C. It's 3. I can't talk tonight. C3PO. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man. But yeah, I don't know what else you guys saying in the chat real quick. I'll catch up. I'm a little behind with you guys, man. Just seeing. I know, right? My girl wants this more than me, so yes, I day one pre-ordered. So
yeah, I've not ordered this. I have the ability to go ahead and hold off and be patient. But I'm gonna go see the movie. Maybe that'll change.
Check it out, dude. It's a cool movie. Look, it's not great. Again, this is my opinion.
I think, yeah, you were catching a little heat for that opinion.
Because nobody wants to be told if it's something that they like. They don't want to be told that it's not good, even though it's not that it's not good, but they don't want to hear the bad on something that they like. It's just human nature, right? When you're like, whoa, man, this thing is so fucking amazing. And someone else is like, dude, that shit sucks. And as us as humans, we're like, well, yeah, okay. Well, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do? You're like, so
I do. We run into this with the clones all the time.
Yeah. And it's not that it's a bad movie, bro. It's a different movie. And if you go into that with that expectations, that helps a bit. And, and again, and I'll watch it again too. Like, and I want the figure, but it's a weird movie to me. It's like, I like it, but there's some parts I don't like, which I guess is kind of like a lot of movies. But first new figure with seamless arms and legs and all new weapons and armor, thus the price increase. Well, you get the fucking half of the body too, right? So they did him like the feral. All right, Maz, I did not buy the feral. That one I just decided like he's ugly as shit. And I know there's some irony there, right? Because predators are not good looking. But I just think I didn't like the design, dude, on the feral personally. What's up, my man? So I wasn't sure, Anyway, so what else we guys? Just trying to go through some of the chat with you guys. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. I think it'll be a fun movie. So future is very exciting. Yeah, dude, Charlie, I'm with you, man. Fucking Force, yeah, like Superman says, Force worse than me, man. In his opinion. So I try to be, people have lower standards for greatness now. Back in the day, Stan Winston delivered greatness and verisimilitude. Well, yes, Yes, I would agree that people have lower standards for greatness now, to a point, without trying to sound like an ass. I'm not trying to, but I know what you mean. But that's a whole nother topic of movies. But Move celebrating 17 months, man. Appreciate it, brother, man. I've been finding 1.6 motorcycles cheap, like for the T1000. That is a cool bike. I still need the Harley, man, for my Arnold, but I've just never done it. I leave the feral mask on. All right, well that's cool, bro. That's cool. Yeah, it's a good popcorn movie. Agree. It's okay. It's a fun flick. It's a fun flick. I like the story, and I'm just not gonna talk about it. I like it more than I don't like it. I'll leave it at that.
And I think so that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, fun flicks, do they deserve shelf space?
Well, it really depends, dude. Like, it's a movie that you can go take the whole family to. I mean, it's a Predator movie, but it's not a Predator kind of horror movie with a lot of, or any, like, humans getting destroyed. You know what I mean? It's a fun flick. So it's to you, man. Maybe you go with your kid or something and he really loves it and he's like, wow, it's fucking dope. I never watched Predator, or maybe he did, but now he's like a big fan. And then you're like, well, maybe I'd, but as
you're being nice.
I am being nice. But I'm also, because I understand, like, everybody has different. Look, I'm still getting the figure.
I can read between the lines. No, I can read.
I know. I'm just saying it's a different Predator. It's a different movie, bro. So
you're getting the figure.
Oh yeah, dude, it's just dope as fuck, bro. The fact that the fact that she comes with the Wayland eyes is fucking dope.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Like, that's cool to me. And then I really feel like this needs to be shipped off. This needs to go get rooted. But this thing is not going to come out till October 26th minimum, unless they push it early. So
yeah, payments don't start till June.
Yeah, bro, this kind of sucks.
And then it's like, how many? 7 payments. So
yeah,
it's 7, 8. More like 8 or 9 months out from then.
Yeah. See, Oilers. I don't want to talk about it, but that's kind of funny. It's Disney presents the Predator, and he doesn't mean Harvey Weinstein. But he follows up saying, I actually really, really liked it, though. That's how I felt too. It's like, it is
that's what I keep hearing.
Yeah. So it's weird. So look, I've checked out a lot of the older Dark Horse comics, but it is very Disney-fied. It is, bro. You can't. It is. And it's not a bad thing, but it is. It is, and that's okay. But you're right, though. It is more of like the comics as well, as far as the story, like the lore part that I'm not going to talk about. But the tone of it is definitely like I said, it's a movie the whole family can enjoy. So I don't know, but yeah, I still think it's the franchise is in good hands. I think Prey was a better movie, and I think Killer Killers was badass, except the airplane thing. But other than that, you know what I mean. So I don't know, but you're also right, dude. You're not fucking wrong. They need a fresh fan base because people didn't grow up with Predator. They didn't have Arnold or Predator 2, Danny Glover, so I totally get that. Not everything's going to be, we may not feel it, as we get older. Things change, and that's okay, but it's a different style of movie, but it's pretty good. I think people do get it. Chris. It's not a young, it's a young Predator revenge, not an Arnold movie, but I think maybe, I don't fucking know, dude. It's not a bad show. How's the tone of the I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, man, but it doesn't have that Predator movies tone. If you're used to that, right? I'll just say it like that. It's different. But it's not a bad flick, dude. It's really not, dude. It's not a bad movie. So, but again, I'm trying real hard not to talk about this fucking movie because I know not people have seen it. So, I love Prey, but this one passed that for me. Really, that's interesting. That's cool, man. Prey's almost 40 years old. I need to revive the franchise. That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Charlie Charlie the Unicorn. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, man, you are not wrong.
You looking at it?
He's like CT's buttons hovering over the buy button. It's in the cart. It's in the cart. I mean,
like Gabe Newell.
You can't. You got to be careful, man. You got to watch this because you can wake up tomorrow and it's like boop, almost gone.
Yeah,
and then it's like boom, they only have the single figure left.
You never know.
It can happen.
You can definitely pre-order it and go from there.
It can happen.
You know,
and this is like I said, I don't have to see the movie to know that this is a badass pairing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Fucking Doc, dude, dork. No, this is not a Gary stream. It's people have opinions, bro. And it's not a bad movie, but I don't just lap up everything, dude. No, like where I'm like, this is amazing. It's not. It's a cool movie. I like.
Doc said 2026 is the year of quit. All right, so I'm not the only one trying to throttle back. According to Doc, 2026 is the year of quit. He's out.
Sure. He might be. Chris says my kids are 18, 11, and 9. They grew up with the original Predator 2 films. They really enjoyed Badlands, but understand the difference between great practical effects and bad motion. Yeah, I that's what I didn't want. Like, and that's one of my only things, bro. Is I don't like CG, bro, that much. I would like to see more practical effects. That's all. Other than that, you guys probably enjoy it. I enjoyed it enough to where I'd like the figure very much. I think this is fucking awesome looking.
Don't do this, please. Thank you.
Look, I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm saying I like it enough.
The last picture. There's
look.
People are fixating not on the.
What are you talking about? What are they fixating on? I mean, it just stands out. I mean, how could you not? But look, dude, good movie. It's fun. Good figure. You guys will like it. You'll like it. 2 interchangeable sculpted hairs, as you mentioned earlier, which is very cool. I really like this mask, dude. By the way, pretty fucking.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool. Do you get the mask, or is that like very deluxe, or like order it now and you get the mask?
No, they don't have any kind of sideshow exclusive. So if you know you want to order, like Doc, I think is going to order from off the racks or wherever. There's not an exclusive, so pretty cool, man. It's very cool, man. You got to put them next to C-3PO and Chewie. They could be walking down the wherever together.
This is the thing that the figure and a half, Hot Toys figure and a half. No more 2-packs. It's figure and a half.
It's a figure and a half. This one's actors. It may not, yeah. So, but Charlie's right, man. Dude, fucking watch the movie and decide. You know,
no doubt. Yeah, I'm gonna. My plan is not to go ahead and buy this thing without seeing the movie, but it's in the cart only because if it goes into almost gone or something, then I will have to put a deposit down before I go see it to just reserve the right later. But
sure, just to reserve exactly, like, because you're like, well, maybe not too big of a hit if you're just like, you know, whatever. So
yeah,
yeah, man,
that's Bob, there, bro. That's Bob's phrase. I'm doubling down on that. I know there are people out there that and streamers who will frown upon you putting a deposit down, but I don't think there's any. I think that's what we do. You put that NRD down just for the sole opportunity to make the decision later whether you want to bring it home or not. Now, of course, you don't want to do that on everything. You don't want to, but yeah, sometimes I punch out and you lose an NRD. But these are high-end collectibles. That's the price as far as I'm concerned.
I agree.
You know, others
I agree.
disagreeing, like you can't do that. You know, you do that too much. And look at the
Well,
price
sure,
that we're
over time,
paying for these things.
I get the overtime argument because then you're like dinged $30, $40, $30, $20,
Right.
$30. You're like, whoa.
Well, like Moz
If it's
said,
all the time.
in some areas, and Predators are one, you almost can't if you're, you know, you don't want to buy it on the second market.
Sure.
You know, like, you know, Predators typically, you know, go up. They're solid, but you know, who knows? I don't know what type of numbers they're putting out anymore, and
Right.
we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would agree with Godzilla being fine, but I don't think it's a double standard. I think they had too much fucking CG for my taste, but that's just me, bro. I would have liked to see more practical stuff. But that's not a complaint of the movie. That's just a preference. I like practical effects way more if possible. And I understand, right? Maybe it was cheaper for them to do all CG versus, you know, investing into doing a ton of crazy stuff, but it preference for me. You know, I like to see more practical effects if I can, personally. But yeah, it's good though, man. Fucking dork, Charlie. You know, that's funny. Yeah, I'm missing the best part of her. But I think this is great, man. And like I said, I put a poll in the chat, guys. Oh yeah, this disturbs you. Let's go next. We can look at the swollen ankles better. But 48. We're not really split because I put in 3 options, but 50% of you guys, 51% of you guys are saying you're gonna get both. 5% of you are only gonna get deck, and 44% of you guys are not gonna get it at all. So, but those who are getting it are overwhelmingly getting the 1.5 pack.
You know, how could you not? Man, you will be kicking yourself in the fucking butt. Sorry.
Yeah.
We don't need to do it.
I don't know. I was trying to say something there.
I forgot if we could swear or not. I was like,
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
You're going to be kicking yourself if you're a Predator fan and you don't get this 2-pack. I mean, that's a special pairing there. It looks great.
Yeah, and there's
whether
a lot
you display
here,
it that or not, you know, at least you
there's a lot here, and like Lou said too, you know, you got all new weapons and stuff that we didn't have. I mean, this is cool, bro. Magnetically attachable too, which I didn't even really read that the last time I saw this.
What is she is?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So she just fucking right onto the back. So
I'll see that. I'll believe that when I see it.
Well, it's what it says. I mean, what are the?
I know, but you know,
you think she's going to be quite heavy, not like a Boba Fett backpack.
Yeah,
you know?
well, like
but,
the jet packs and my clone packs fall off, and you know, so how strong will those magnets be? I certainly don't want a figure with rooted hair falling off.
Sure,
I know she's not rooted, but the plan.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was planning to be like, to like root her.
We'll see.
But,
I like it. I like it though. If it does, and it's strong, then that's awesome.
I'm with you, bro. What's up, Nightmare? How you doing, brother?
Yeah.
I only click now because I haven't seen the movie yet. Not so bad, you know. You can use the body for vehicle. Justin's always about the fucking cars, bro. I love you, man. So it's like, put her in the car. It'll work, right? No lower half. She'll fit right in. So, you're right. Getting both. Hell yeah, dude. It's awesome, man. Yeah, I hope those are some strong magnets too, bro. So yeah, she literally is a backpack. So we will have to see. The magnets, was Mom says, I would hope would be more than the ones on Black Widow's base. Are they not very strong?
I thought the Black Widow magnets were fine.
Okay.
Maybe he's just saying that, you know,
they're not
stronger
as strong,
than that.
like
but
you want them. Well, this needs to be strong.
And I forgot about that. That was a good mention. Yeah, the magnetic base from Black Widow. That was what a nice little. I forgot about that. Bob reminded me. I'm like, "Where's the crotch? Where's the crotch grabber? How do I?" And he's like, "Magnets."
There are not just magnets.
Like,
hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude! Should I just buy her and put her on the fridge? Just
yeah,
that's good, man.
That is good.
Oh, you're saying they would be? You're hoping? Okay, I got him. He says, I hope they will be more like her.
Oh,
base.
okay, yeah,
okay. Okay, cool, man. So, Charlie's saying the Bad Batch backpacks were pretty strong. If they're like them, they should be fine.
Ooh.
Good observation. I don't have the
I
Bad
don't know
Batch.
if I agree with him on that. I thought they were slipping off, but
Were they?
He might have that right.
He might. They're right for him.
Haven't played with them too much. I posed them up, and I haven't.
Gotcha. Okay. Well. All right. Yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna move on from this, man. But we're at 68 votes. Before I move on, can we hit 75 votes? 69, dudes. We're at that right now. So 6 more votes. That'd be cool, man. I'd like to hit 75 on that one. But
Great figure, and yeah, they are. Man, they killed it this year. They 2.0'd the Predators, and
Terminators.
if you missed out, man, they delivered everything this year. And
yeah,
a year from now, these displays are gonna look awesome with the Feral, the 2.0, Badlands, Samurai. What was that comic book one? The
oh my god, it's in my brain. I just can't extract the data. I know the name.
That one,
right?
You know,
Maz. Everybody knows Broken Tusk. Thank you. All right,
Tusk.
so I was like,
Yeah.
can't do it, but I was like,
Broken
that one
Tusk.
looks sick as fuck too, man.
Boom! Like one shelf right there.
Mm.
Predator badassery, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I agree. The IP appears to be in good hands, and there's going to be more to come. Right. So, what a great time to jump on.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I think so. And like I said, I think it's going to be cool just to have like, you know, I'd like to have these two with, you know, my Romulus stuff that when that comes out, just to kind of have a, because I'm cool with that. I like having that, like, oh, I can have a representation of like the old and the new kind of,
Yeah,
you know, and I think that's cool, you know, just from a, you know, collector standpoint, you know.
yeah.
You're like, that's badass. It's a different generation.
I'm wondering if there's anyone out there with remorse on letting the Feral Predator get by, because man, I'm feeling it.
Are you feeling it?
Yeah, if I buy this thing, now I've got this friggin' hole, and I had that on pre-order, and they came out with the 2.0, and I was like, I don't need this. I want the 2.0. That's all I need in my life. And now Badlands is out, and this thing looks awesome. And
well, I guess the real question you have to ask yourself, though, right, is do you want to go down that new age line of IPs, right? Because then I would say, yeah, you missed out on Feral. If you're like, hey, look, I'm going to get this deck, and then maybe
you know what? I don't think like when I scan through movies on the TV, I'm like, what do I want to watch? And like now they got everything grouped together. So you get here are the Predator movies, and I'm like, Feral Predator. I'm like, I'd never go back and watch that thing again. It wasn't a bad movie. I'm not saying that at all, but I just don't feel the draw to go click and watch that movie again. So I'm like,
then you don't go click to fucking hunt down the pre-order. I mean, you just
and that's kind of where why I've been thinking this way. You know, whether it's watching it on TV and I'm like, and that my shelf is a representation of that. So yeah, I don't know. With Predator, it's kind of like I need to see more.
We'll go watch the movie next week or two and kind of decide from there. I don't think it's going to go anywhere in the next week or two. And even then, there's other shops because it's not an exclusive. There's no Q. There's no Sideshow exclusive accessory. It's going to be everywhere. So there's also that. So much good shit. There's even 2 different artists and Harleys on pre-order too. Now I just need the Redis. I know, right, dude?
I don't know if you. I don't even know what figures you got coming up tonight. I
here.
Yeah, I didn't. Typically, I have notes. We're on top of this stuff, but you're like, hey,
anybody's
going on? You ready to go? Let's go 15 minutes. Let's bang. You know,
it's bang, boom, bang, boom, bongo, bongo, bango, mondo time.
But there was a.
See, you don't know what I got in the back pocket. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is badass, dude. I'm not a not a fucking turtle guy. I am
I know.
not. I am not a turtle guy. But this thing is badass. These turtle figures look. I think they're the best turtle figures that have come out. Now, I'm not a turtle collector. I'm sure there's someone. I'm sure Chris is out there. His head's exploding.
No,
and
Chris is
oddly
actually like not. I don't know what he's talking about.
And I'm sure he knows. He's right. But these things look amazing, man, and all the accessories that they come with. And if I have it right, Chris is like, yeah, I'm not getting them. Man, I don't understand. I don't know if he's just saying that for
He
effect,
might just be trolling.
like
I really want this. I
Yeah,
really want these. I really do. They look fantastic. I like what they're doing. I like how it's still their artistic vision or interpretation, but very respectful and not too far out where I'm like, this doesn't look like what I like, you know, like what I would remember, like, you know what I mean? They kept it really fucking dope looking, dude.
This is a perfect balance to me of like realistic and yet movie. And I mean, turtles are animated, no way around it, but they look awesome.
Look fucking awesome, dude. They look fucking awesome. So yeah, I put a poll in the chat because I'm interested in what you guys think too, man. I know a lot of you guys are into it. So we're already at 50-50 right now. Let me know, 20 votes, man. But yeah, it is pretty badass, man. Still holding off. I get you, bro. I get you, Toy Box. So I really hope Mondo follows through. Otherwise, plenty of fans will be mad. Funko is looking for a reason to sell off Mondo for parts and cash. I don't know. I hear Funko just in general, they're fucked. But you know, I don't know who's buying pops, so I don't know what the market is. But I hope, dude, yeah, I want to see this, bro. I want to see this. So DK, my man, says I'm all in this line, selling my entire NECA collection now.
Wow.
So, yeah, because once you hit that's 6,
commitment right there.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah,
look at all this. Fucking dope, dude. Yeah. So Shiny says I only have one Mondo, but I love watching reviews on them. They're so pleasant to look at. Yeah, dude, they're badass, dude. So, I don't even know what Doc's saying. Don't you love third party? So he's a weirdo, but I don't think even they promised you them. But pretty fucking badass. But you know, Doc's just trolling. So
he's still that third party thing.
Yeah, I know. Great blend between realistic and cartoon. I think so, dude, man. So
yeah.
Moose says I'm not a Turtles guy, but like Loco Lou, I'm getting these. So yeah. And I understand some of you guys want the straight movie, 1990, right? Toy Box, you know, Hector, which are cool, but these look fucking great, man. And I don't know like who didn't.
I was just a little. I think like Moose. I know he looks like he's 1,000 years older than me, but we're I think relatively close in age.
I think so.
And the Turtles were just.
Yeah, they were not your generation, bro.
It was not my generation.
They were my generation, realistically.
But you know, I've been all things pop culture. And when they came in, man, they just Turtles blew up. It was like Turtle Mania. It was
literally Turtle Mania. I mean, like that's what I was Yeah. Also, yes, you're right. That's timed release. So it said till November. I gotta double check it. I should probably bring it up for you guys. But that one is I don't know if it's the entirety or is it the entirety? I think it might be the entirety as a timed release, rather than having 2 editions. I got to double check it. So, I don't know, man. Moose is now 64. You sure you guys are still close?
I'm 55. Yeah,
I know, but
Moose is 64. That he looks fantastic for 60.
He's rocking it, man. Yeah, so, you know, it's just pretty funny, man. I don't know,
I should be so lucky.
Of course, man. We are all years. Yeah. So What is Doc fucking talking about? I own so many third-party figures than this, but there are some third-party figures that are awful. Chooch's monkey is fuzzy wuzzy, but when you brush it out, it looks fantastic. Yeah, if you were looking at Jedi Chris's monkey, and whatever, bro. I know what you're talking about, but time for 10 days. Yes, correct. Thank you, thank you, Charlie. So we'll have to see, man. Yeah, Turtle Power, brother. So I think the reason I think it's badass is that it is Iron King. What's up, bro? CT looks 18. Looks like Ralph Malchip. What fucking what's his name, man? The fucking Karate Kid, man. You got that shit. Those jeans, man. So
I drink the tears of babies crying.
Is that what you do?
Babies, yeah, keeps
that works, man. No, I like it because at the same time, bro, like I grew up watching the cartoon and the movies in the theaters, right? So it was like, I think this is a cool mix, dude. I really do. It's fucking sweet, dude. Fucking sweet.
Chris has got to be full of it, dude. There's no way
he's got to be. I honestly don't know.
They
man.
look absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I honestly don't fucking know. But poll again, guys, in the chat. We're still at 50-50. Well, we're moving a little up. 50. It's bouncing. It's bouncing. 31 votes. 48. 52. Yeah, but I'm digging this, man. And I had to bring this up. And yeah, I was supposed to have Mondo on in October, but then like there was some issues going on. And then there was the Comic-Con, and then so they're going to be back on soon again, and we're going to talk about these because this is pretty dope, man. This is pretty dope. And a lot of reactions I've seen this week, man, just from this announcement. So it's like a mix of animated, live action, and comic.
Yeah, they are onto something here.
They are. It's kind of like their Masters of the Universe line. You know what I mean? They have a really unique style to them. That's exactly like kind of what DK's saying. You know what I mean? It's like, but they look fantastic. So, totally get it. Let's talk about Iron Man Mark 42. Iron King just comes in here, starts dictating the show. Let's do it. Fuck it. I have it ready. But I just wanted to bring this up briefly anyway. So, and you're right, I will, because I'm gonna
hey man, congratulations to all turtle collectors out there, man. I know they had to have been waiting on something like this. These things look awesome.
They do. They absolutely do, man. They absolutely do. And yeah, dude, totally
gonna be all over the East, so
yeah, man. But Iron King, you know what? I will do it. I didn't think I had it ready, but I do. Because this is badass too, bro. I'm gonna kind of bounce around a little bit, guys, because timing and whatnots. But yeah, dude, I'll end the poll right on 50-50. Yeah, so good half and half. That's good, man. Yeah, Mark 42. I want to say this is 2.0. Did they make Mark 42 in plastic? Either way, another one. And dude, this is badass. I don't know if you know this. It's fucking USB, man. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So,
it's USB?
Yeah, dog.
Oh my god. You have to get it now.
What are you like, just fucking around or what?
Yeah, you have to get it.
I look, I know you're this guy back here, but I see an Iron Man or two.
You see a Iron Man
or two.
A Iron Man.
Okay. Well, I disagree. I disagree.
Mark 3. No, look at
you got a Mark 3. You got another mech test Tony back there. I see.
I get it. This is my clone
in the Mark 3 assembly guy.
The insanity, but you understand. You understand what they're doing. You understand where this goes, right?
I know exactly where this goes.
Man 2.0 was bad. Welcome to Iron Man 3.0. Welcome to Iron Man 3.0. They will redo everything because of what you just said. It's USB. Wow.
Do you remember when this dropped? And I read
a while ago.
And I read the announcement and I was like, oh my God, it's all USB.
Yeah. Everything.
And it made me question because I have like 37 Iron Mans, and I was like,
You've been hot wiring.
I've been fucking USB in all my Iron Mans for years now, and I'm
all
like, fuck.
year.
I still haven't done the fucking
Soldering
Hulkbuster. I'm staring
and,
right at this thing, and I'm just like, that's such a daunting task.
Of course, I remember
to USB.
when this
I
came
will
out,
do
because
it,
You were right,
but
and it's. I'm just honestly, I'm interested in the engineering. I'm interested in how they were able, because these friggin' Ironmen take 1 billion batteries.
well, I'll tell you what they
everywhere.
did. Here's what they did, and I don't think we're gonna see it here, but the arms are different. The peg system is different now. The way they're inserted, and I think the way they did that is because it's designed. I think I didn't quite see everything yet. I know there was a couple videos, but I'm pretty sure the way they did it is because they connect inward, and then the current can go to the hands. And dude, it's fucking dope. I'm just like, yo, man, the future of Iron Man's.
This is how they should be. And every figure, every Hot Toys figure, I've said this, if it lights up, it should light up. And those stupid batteries, I've hated them. I don't even know why they wasted their time going that route. Even for photographs, by the time you turn everything on and get it set up, they're dying. So this is how they should be. They should have always been USB. We're here, and I can see the comments in there. Nightwing, he's like 3.0s, whatever. Bring them. I'm all for it, and I get it. You should be if you're an Iron Man collector. This is, I think, what you've been waiting for.
I think so too, man. My check.
I'm just thinking about a display of all Iron Men, and they're all lit up. I mean,
the convenience, but it's also an annoyance, because like every time they 2.0 or 3.0 shit, they change the goddamn. Hot Toys just keeps changing their scale.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Like, what is 6 scale?
Right.
Because the 1.0s are tiny. They keep getting a little bit bigger proportionally. They're changing, and then when you pair them with the old ones, you're like, this doesn't look right. And then some things look too big, not just Iron Man, just some Hot Toys in general. You're like, dude, what the fuck?
Okay. So this is what breaks my mind when we complain about height and 6 scale, and right. So like we know, Tom Cruise is vertically challenged.
Sure.
And I know we don't have a lot of Tom Cruise figures. I think they made like 1. But if they do make a Tom Cruise figure, they're going to make him whatever height that character in the movie is supposed to be. And how can you ever figure that out when you know the guy's a midget and he's on a platform?
Right.
And it's all camera trickery. So
you're going to go off movie accuracy then, right? You're not going to go off because they
give you a Tom Cruise figure with a little
no, not that accurate. That's behind the scenes. That's breaking the fourth wall stuff, right? That's, but what okay, so let's say he's in a movie and he's standing next to somebody who's a 6-foot human being and he's eye level, right, in the movie. Well, then that's what the figure's going to be. It's going to be 6 feet tall, because
I get, but even at that point, what you're saying, they're at eye level. What is that height? It's subjective. So if you say this figure's a little bit taller or a little bit shorter, what the hell does it? I mean, really?
Well, here's an example. Okay, here's the thing, bro. And I don't want to go grab them right now. And they're different companies, so you take that with however you will. But Donnie Yen, right? I have my Kane from John Wick 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have my Ip Man from Enter Bay. Both Donnie Yen. And Kane's like a fucking giant, bro. So when you put those two together, I mean, it's like that. you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's just, and you know, Kane's just huge, and I'm like, yo, like, so that's kind of what I mean. I know I'm getting a little off topic here, but it's just, you know, I don't know.
But you're not you're not wrong. Every time they come out with these Iron Men, the scale does change.
Yeah, they do. So you're kind of like, God damn it. It's not that
they want you to collect them all.
I know
they don't want you to just get a couple of them and go, why is that one bigger? Why are those two bigger?
Right.
Damn it, you noticed it.
You noticed, damn. So 20 votes so far, 40% say yes, 60% say no. I know not everybody's an Iron Man collector. I totally get that. But I'm just super excited. I'm not probably gonna get this, but I'm excited because of what's coming down. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh fuck. And I know I think Brian earlier mentioned it, you know, wanting a Silver Centurion. I want a Silver Centurion 100%, because we got the suit up last year or two, right? The suit up one that's USB, but it's like that suit up where he's like walking out of it, you know, or into it. So you want to have it. They did make Silver Centurion, but he was all plastic. So I would be down.
So there is no die cast.
No.
Silver Centurion.
There is not.
You're getting it. And
yeah. These are all because they run out. They run out. Right. This is the same cycle. This is why we had 1.0s that were plastic. And then we went into 2.0s with die cast and some 2.0 die cast. So like, this is all going to fucking happen. So,
is he on the goddamn Darth Vader display?
Do what?
Is that the Darth Vader display?
It looks very similar. That tilted, funky one.
Yeah.
Look, they always reuse the bases.
I know.
At least we're not getting the old square ones with the two front lights. Well, sometimes we are, and they take the lights out now. But like those were always
they don't even light them.
The Mark 7 was reused from fucking Police Shootout Terminator. It's the same goddamn base. You know, you're like, oh, with the street paint. You know, so I don't know though. You know, dude, fuck yeah, man. I want every Mass Effect figure. Give me every character from Mass Effect 2. Yeah, I guess 3. I guess I could take what's his name, the Marine guy. Why can't I remember his name? Anyway, yeah, I would totally, dude. I want all Mass Effect figures, man. It should be badass. Yeah, Star Boost would be great too. But you did get the Sub-Zero recently, which is kind of cool. So, but I am excited though. I am excited. It just look, and I know there's a lot of people that aren't a big fan. A lot of you guys in the chat are not a big fan of this particular model suit, and I'm not much either. But I'm excited for what's happening. So
I like these. I think this is going to look better in any collection than just having armors, like showing Tony going in and out of the armor and stuff like that. I think that's what makes the Iron Man collections richer and better.
Yes.
So, dig it.
Yeah, man.
Not getting it.
One of the best games ever made. Yeah, one of the best games ever made. I've beaten Mass Effect, I don't even know how many fucking times, man, since it came out way back when. And then 2 when it came out at midnight, and 3 when it came out at midnight, and repeated and repeated and repeated. Then I got the Legendary Edition and beat that a fucking few more times. Jesus, I love Mass Effect. But yeah, dude. I don't know, dude. More Neon Iron Man figures. they will do it, and you are kind of in the minority, but they are cool, bro. And people do buy them, as you know, you're saying.
Hey,
so,
with Tron coming out again,
they could, man.
There's inspiration there.
I'm with you, bro. Dylan, what's up, man? Been asking for a good Halo figure for years. Maybe we can finally get that with the remake. Yeah. And as Charlie's saying, proper scaled, right? Because I think that was 3-0 that did Master Chief, right? Maybe. And I think there was also a third party. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm talking years ago though. Either way, we need some new Halo. That would be freaking sweet, dude. But I'm gonna just we'll bail out here on the Iron Man. I don't want to go through like 100 blogger photos. It is badass though, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're gonna do with this tech in future renditions of Iron Man suits. Man, it kind of sucks, right? US being all my shit and doing all this, and you know, but there's
all good, man. They're making them better.
They are making them better, and I think you have.
Way to look at it. I mean,
Well, they're coming with the head sculpts, or maybe not all of them, but in this case, yes, with the rolling eyes. It's cool. You know what I mean? You're getting all those
improvement. It's a
improvements. Yeah.
upgrade. Tony Stark approves.
It's Tony approved, man. So, Brian says the Aries light cycle popcorn bucket is pretty much 6 skill. Yeah, that's what Toy Box was showing off when he went to the theater with us in Discord. I was like, yo, that is right. Yeah, because he was like, this is like a fucking 6 skill light cycle. I'm like, it's pretty dope, dude. So, yeah, man. Shiny says we're all putting in our orders. Mass Effect, Destiny, Tomb Raider, Halo. Hear us out, Hot Toys, or 3-0, or even Asmus. Yeah, dude, somebody do it. Get us the shit, man. I miss that 3-0 Big Daddy from BioShock, man. And that fucking thing is always like a G. I can't pull the trigger on that. I want that, man. I love BioShock as well if we're talking, game stuff. But I got one more thing I want to bring up, dude. Got one more thing I want to bring up. Speaking of, well, we didn't bring up Damn Toys, but other companies. Boom.
Dude,
ready to have your mind blown, dude?
Dude, listen, I didn't think you'd have this on here. I did not. I'm like, he's not going to put this. This is what I'm excited about. This flies in the face of everything I've been saying tonight. Nostalgia. This friggin' movie, Platoon, dude. This movie is so full of awesome acting and actors. If they go down this road, and this is $300, so Damn Toys. I am not familiar with Damn Toys, but Seamless on.
Let me tell you this real quick.
Yeah,
Damn Toys makes good stuff.
Okay,
in my opinion, I have their Resident Evil line of Resident Evil 2. Just Claire and Leon and Ada Wong. They're great figures. They, for whatever fucking reason, I didn't realize this because I got them when they came out. I got them pre-ordered up. They're fucking expensive now, dude. And I don't know if it's because it's just Resident Evil and they didn't make a lot of them, but they're good.
This looks great, dude.
They're
Seamless arms. The kit looks great. The sculpt looks awesome. This friggin' Sergeant Barnes, man, that facial goddamn scar, he freaked me out, dude. In Platoon.
Hell yeah, dude.
This dude, freaked everybody out, and they nailed it, man.
They did.
I want all of it. And I was just unsure. I wasn't familiar with Damn Toys, man, and
they're good, dude. They're good.
Moose, I ordered it. He's like, boom.
Yeah, and Moose is yeah, of course, man. Yeah, also the Godfather figure. Yeah, you're right, dude. They did a couple of those. So, yeah, dude, totally. I mean, I am. This is badass, dude.
This is 100%. This is 100%. As soon as I get off, I'm gonna order this.
Yeah,
it's whether I'm gonna throw use rewards on it or not, because it's like $300, so it's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd feel better at 200, especially hopefully knowing I want to support this, and again, they're doing the right thing here, so they will get my pre-order on this, and I hope we get more.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I'm trying
Charlie Sheen, God, there's so many people in this movie.
Willem Dafoe, right?
William Dafoe. God, what's his name? Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp's in there. He's like a kid. He's photographer, a kid in there.
Yeah. Yeah, and listen, I'll tell you what though, man. For oh my God. I think it was 2010. But I don't know how many people know or not, but whatchamacallit. Why is this? What the hell is this ad? Go away, ad. MMS, man. If you guys remember, this is different, but this was 2010, man. This was MMS 141. Remember Hot Toys?
Man. Hot Toys did this.
Yeah, he did, him and Charlie Sheen. And for, I mean, granted, this is 2010. This was still
look at the joints. Look at the friggin' joints, though, man.
Right. But they did it. They did a long time ago. And when you look at that and you go, okay, that was good for its time. You can't judge it. From 2010, we got a lot of 2010 figures in the collection. But then you go, boom, like it's just like, what
check this out.
Look at that.
William Dafoe, Charlie Sheen, Tom Berenger, Johnny Depp, Kevin Dillon, Bunny. He's that character. Forrest Whitaker, Keith David, Francesco Quinn, John C. McGinley. I don't know if you've known him, but he was in like Scrubs. That dude is funny as hell. Tony Todd, Nick Nicholson. Dude, this movie.
Oh yeah, it's huge cast, bro. It was great, man. Yeah.
And it's just great. Badass. Yeah. I'm all in. Thank you for putting this up. I had
to. Are you kidding me, bro? All my shit's
well, they're I don't know. Damn toys. I don't know.
They're officially licensed, and even if they're not, look. I know they all make fun. Look. You guys know sometimes I'll bring up third-party stuff if it's good, or I think it's good. Not always. That 𝗣𝗔𝗧𝗥𝗘𝗢𝗡 I want, by the way. I forgot who just showed that off like a week or two ago. The Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not her. No, it's not her. It's Tom Cruise. I'm sorry. I want her though, but I that's dope, and that's third party. But I need some third parties. I'm down.
Here's the thing, too. This opens up a whole other line. I don't have army figures.
Right.
And now that can be a problem.
It will be a problem. Look, and you got it's
going after Fury.
It's a slippery slope, bro.
Sherman tanks.
I had to get rid of all my World War II figures. I only have a couple left. I have a few Saving Private Ryan figures left, and that's it. Because it's a slope I would go down the whole goddamn war, and then like you can't do it, bro. Future Boy, I don't know the status yet, but or quality, but they look fantastic. The Witcher and Siri, I want to get them both. Pure Arts makes decent stuff too, bro. So, I think they're going to be good. But I can't. I mean, it's too early to tell. But I think they're going to be pretty badass. So, yeah, I'm very excited to see this line go the distance. Hell yeah, dude. So, Bob Dylan for 10, dude. Thanks so much, brother, man. I appreciate it, man. In a short time, CT603 went from collecting only clones to now getting artisan girls and advocating for seamless figures. It's a beautiful transition, worthy of a transaction. Thank you, Bob.
I mean,
I appreciate it, brother.
Don't bring friends into six scale collecting. I think we agreed upon that in the Discord. Doc was, I wouldn't advise anyone get into this hobby. It is. You're gonna convince yourself. I'm just gonna get just this. I'm just gonna start really here, and that's it. And then boom, there's Sergeant Barnes, and
I know, bro. It's Doc. This is awesome. He's transitioning. But Moose though, I did buy a German motorcycle for Indy and his dad. Oh yeah, dude. Oh man, a fucking Sherman. Yeah, but I can't go down that road, bro. It sucks, man. So I really like to do that.
You got an empty case right there.
It's only empty because I'm rebuilding and rearranging. They're not empty, believe me. And don't forget about the 6 garage racks in the living room. Like, I don't even know where to put all my shit. I'm so fucking like. Bro, I saw someone rooting a 𝗣𝗔𝗧𝗥𝗖𝗡 on Instagram and started flipping out. I've been waiting to make a custom of her for years. I need it. Dude, I'm telling you, I love Edge of Tomorrow. I thought that was a great movie. So I'm with you, bro. Charlie Unicorn says, friends enable other friends into buying figures. That can happen too. Dragon in disguise. Didco, if you're talking about Didco, I thought it was Dream of Dragon. I don't remember the fuck their name is. Some dragon. But yeah, dude, they make awesome stuff. Facepool also makes awesome military stuff. CT, I can open a whole new world for you, man, with military figures. But
I know, dude, I know how deep that goes. It's like it's deep. That's why I'm like, I really don't want to do it. But this movie is absolutely
this is Platoon, dude. This is cool, bro.
This is Platoon, and this movie's badass. And if there is anyone watching this show right now that has not seen Platoon, then that's your homework for Sunday. You go
watch
find
Platoon.
that. And
Great movie.
Go get your popcorn and enjoy that. Yeah.
To me, like if you're gonna go that era, I like Platoon, Apocalypse Now.
Well, this is that new movie stuff versus this stuff that is just is solid gold. It's nostalgia. It is just a great movie in general, acting, and
it is a great movie.
Yeah,
it's a great movie, dude. So started out in World War II, had to stop at 5 vehicles. Yeah, bro. Well, I'm figuring, your name, right? 10K. So I'm assuming, but yeah, dude. Full Metal Jacket's great, but my problem is Stanley Kubrick bores the fuck out of me. Even though I like a lot of his movies, they're fucking slow, bro. They're slow.
Talking about Full Metal Jacket?
Full Metal Jacket is great in the beginning, and then it just drags.
You shut your mouth, man.
It fucking drags. Oh, I love the movie.
Shut your goddamn mouth,
love the
man.
Movie. You know what else fucking drags?
That movie is badass.
It is
from
badass.
Beginning to goddamn
it is badass.
MICKEY. Come on,
but
man.
it fucking drags. I'm just saying, Kubrick drags. Space Odyssey fucking drags.
That
drags.
You
want to take a good nap? Put that fucking movie on, bro. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest drags. Great movie. Jack Nicholson. I still like it. My favorite, which I know Stephen King hates, but The Shining is my favorite Kubrick movie. I love that movie.
Okay, you're making. Okay.
I'm just saying. Clockwork Orange, fucking love it. Love Clockwork Orange, bro. It drags. Kubrick just has that drawn out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I love his movies. They just drag a bit. That's all.
Doctor Strangelove is awesome, dude. With the dude riding the missile.
Oh yeah, man. So this is how we know this is the 1/6 golden age. Like, who the fuck thought some random ass company would drop Sergeant Parts?
And I'm in.
Yeah. Look, Iron King's right. Whole community. Huge. I would say the 6 scale military community is larger than the Hot Toys.
Rest of the 6 scale community.
I really do think so, bro.
You're right.
I'm in a world of shit. So yeah. Full Metal Jacket needs a better edit. There you go. Coming from Moose, who probably saw it in theaters. I mean, I'm just like, yeah, dude, but it is good though. It's just, I had 6 Saving Private Ryan figures over the years. I'm down to 3 myself, but yeah, love you long. It's So Kubrick ain't making Predator Badlands. He making art. Oh, Oilers comes out swinging. So I do. I absolutely have him. He's right there. Caustic Plastic, Chuck Norris missing in action. The figure is awesome. The figure is weighty. He's very he's got a ton of accessories. The sculpt I think looks great. The hair, I mean, he's a great figure, bro. So if you're into this genre and this era, fucking awesome figure, dude. No complaints. Really like him, dude. So fun fact, Howard Stern started off making offers. Yeah, a lot of people did, bro. Actually, you'd be surprised, man. I hate it, but it was very intense and moving at the end, especially in Full Metal. Yeah, dude. And they're good. They're totally good stuff, man. But some of his movies are just a bit slow. So, but yeah, I didn't put a poll in the chat because I didn't know how many people were really even watch Platoon or no. But I'm excited, bro, and I want to see what else they're gonna do. Even if they only do like one more and that's a wrap, the fact that they're going in and doing a really cool 80s movie. And
what did the Hot Toys do? Did they Did Hot Toys get to Charlie Sheen? And
well, that was years ago. They did both Tom Berenger and Charlie Sheen back in 2010, but that was fucking almost 16 years now. So I don't know. We're gonna have to see. So they may do him too. We don't know.
I need a William Dafoe, man.
That would be cool too, man. That would be cool too, man. So
that end scene is so iconic, man.
Yeah, I agree with you, dude, but we're just gonna have to see what they do. But if it's interesting because again, this is like I said, the Amazon MGM Studios license, right? So that's who owns that. That's what it says down at the bottom. So there might be other movies, from there that they have. Who knows, bro? Yeah, that's what I was saying, Chris. I think so. I think Shining's the best of his movies, but I don't know. So, I don't know what you think about that Ghostbusters toys Magneto. What are you talking about, Justin?
What you think about the Ghostbusters?
I don't know if that was I don't know. Let me know. Elaborate on that sentence, bro. But no, this is fucking rad.
Yeah, I'm on board, and
Yeah.
I can only hope that we get more. I'm rolling the dice, but I will send the message to Damn Toys that I'm on board. They get the pre-order, and I
Ghost
encourage.
Toys Magneto. Sorry, I'm playing. Sorry, I guess it was like a autocorrect on his phone or something. I was like Ghostbusters toys. Like, hold on, what are we tripping on? I got you guys. I don't. It looks all right, but why bother? Why buy that shit? And not because it's third party, because I know this is the little running joke in Discord. Because I have a lot of third parties, but he's gonna be in Doomsday, dude. So wouldn't you rather have fucking Hot Toys? Like, you don't think they're gonna? I mean, I don't know, but I think they would milk the shit out of that fucking movie.
You know what? They're gonna.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean,
and here's why. Here's what's coming. I don't want to get political.
Okay.
But it looks like there is going to be a stimulus coming.
It's what it sounds like. And there goes, yeah.
And Howard, if as soon as they said stimulus, Howard was like, boop, pulled out the stimulus.
Get ready to the printing press.
And Howard has already spent your $2,000. He has spent. He's not even going to leave you $100 out of that 2,000. He is going to spend it all. So if in fact that stimulus comes true, I guarantee Howard is going to meet you.
You're welcome,
with
bro.
some pre-orders.
I think so, dude. Fucking Hector. He's like, yeah, but he'll be 175 years old in Doomsday. He might be. I don't know, man. I don't know. So who knows, right? But we'll go from there and see. I agree with you that if that does happen, he's ready to roll, bro. So why didn't they make a Magneto when they made those Wolverines? Well, maybe they're waiting because he's going to be in the movie and they didn't want to pull back and do something. I don't know. So I don't know. I'm not too sure. Oilers, I don't know if that's a typo or not, but he says, I'm using that stimulus to go to India. I don't need any more fingers. He might mean figures, but maybe he means fingers. I mean, are they gonna, I don't know.
Figures. It's
the way I read it, though, it's funny, man. So, yeah, who really knows, bro? But they'll probably make a lot of figures from that fucking movie. I don't see why they wouldn't. I just don't. The movie's supposed to have some big ass hype, right? It's gonna be the 2 parts, right? Secret Wars and Doomsday. Don't forget, I mean, they're gonna do shit from that movie. They're gonna do shit from the other movie. They're gonna pump out like a lot of stuff, dude. They're gonna pump out a lot of stuff. But honestly, dude, guys, I had a pretty good 2 hours tonight, man. Just chilling, talking about the stuff, man. I know we started a bit early, but honestly thought I was gonna go a little shorter, but this was good. We had a good time. We'll probably wrap here in a minute. Next week, definitely they'll be back on like regular time. Hopefully I'll get this case done and get all this stuff organized. It's a lot of stuff. I was debating too, and I don't even know, like I was talking to Bob about this earlier tonight or today. Down here, you can't see it. It's kind of a shame. All my Star Wars. And then down here is all my Hall of all my time, all my Iron Mans. All lit up, all USB. It's tough, right? Because I love those
your priorities are
well, listen.
way out of whack,
what are my priorities? Okay, so then we move up, and we got all this great '80s stuff here, right? Love it. It's front and center to me. I mean, and there's a mix. I mean, there's Luke, there's Han. So like, there's, I don't have them exclusively in the Star Wars shelf. It's just my 80s right here. All my Terminators are kind of stacked over there right now with some other stuff, and because I was moving shit, right? Then all over here is my DC. I'm sure you guys can see some of it, right? It's all DC. Then I started, you know what? Maybe I'm going to start putting my Lord of the Rings, but there's still not enough. Even when I get Legolas, still not enough. There's a lot of empty room, right? So these may move. I don't know. And then I'm building the other one. And so I'll have 2 empty ones there. And I still have tons and tons of shit. Like, does all my Star Trek go in one? Does maybe my comic book figures all go in one? I don't know. So I don't do Renz. I don't know. That's it right now. Maybe I'll put my Phantom of the Opera in here. Maybe my Mafume. I don't know if I'm gonna mix
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, well, they're not out yet, but yeah. So you know what I mean? It's just I'm trying to figure it out, bro. I fucking wish. I think if I can do it though, if I can do it, I'm gonna settle on 3 Nazgul. If I can do it.
Man, that's a good number, man.
I think 3 would look sick as fuck.
Of course, 8 would be amazing.
I wanted 8 and then hope
8 would take up. Stop it.
I know. Well, I wanted 8 because then I hoped that they would eventually make the Witch King, and then you'd have the 9th, and then you have them like all in the back in like this cool fucking like arc. And then you have the Fellowship in the front, like that. He's sick as fuck. But anyway, I know. It's too much. It's too much. And that's not even like he's like 6, 7. I know, bro. Well, my Ghostbusters are right there. I guess. Oh yeah, we got the 2.0s coming. Fuck, those should be out by Christmas, probably January. Yeesh. Well, don't even forget though. I mean, I still have my Ecto 1 out there and the DeLorean. I got 4 other fucking cars out there. I'm like, oh my god, I can't even put them where I want. So I don't know. I am not getting the Temu Nazgul, bro. That thing's not that good. And they made 2 versions and they both aren't that good in my opinion. This is a fucking great figure over there. So no, I don't know. Shiny, what you saying over here, man? The Hobbits will take up the room if they're correctly scaled to the well, if they were, yeah. No kidding, bro. Moose saying the Blitzway DeLorean and Ghostbusters are coming in 26. Yeah, dude. Star Wars needs to move from the bottom to the top. But here's the problem, and I kind of agree because and they're all lit too. Well, all the new ones anyway. The old ones, didn't light up. But like all this, like fucking dude, my Vader and my Star Killer and Revan and Luke 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 and Luke. They're all like, what I'm saying? They're all lit. Anakin, the other Vader. It's just like fucking be cool to. Nah. Does DC have to come down? Because the 80s is I gotta have all my 80s stuff and my Terminators. I don't even have I got 9 fucking Terminator 2 figures. That's enough to remember. I had this whole case full of T2, so that needs its own shelf. I don't know, man. It fucking sucks, dude. This is our collector problems. I'm still hoping for Kyle Reese and Sarah Connor. Yeah, I'd love to see that, dude. So, I mean, I can make mini fake Nazgul, I suppose, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I was kind of half and half on it. I thought, what? I did not get the 6 scale Batwing, bro. Even Yost, you sure you don't want one? I'm like, yeah, dude. I don't think I could fucking put it anywhere. I was like, plus it's a lot of money. The 12 scale, I think, would be great. And I thought about it because I was like, well, what if I put it
made? I thought that fell through. No,
I think it's a go. I think, like he said, he was either way he would take a hit on it to get it out there to get to the 12 scale community a bit more. So right. Jason, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? I think I saw you earlier. I'm sorry, man. I didn't say what's up, but thank you for reminding me. I hope you're having a great weekend, bro. That I need a bigger space. Yeah, totally, bro. Totally, dude. So yeah, today. That's right. He did do a preview on it today. On Tested. So
right on.
Yeah, man. So I want a bed for the Kyle and Sarah Connor figures to recreate the sex scene. Well, you'll get the bed with Reagan from Caustic Plastic when The Exorcist comes out. There you go. You're halfway there. So no, I don't know. Yeah, I love my DC stuff, but they may have to be moved. either way, it'll come to me once I build that last Moduspace case.
DC's gonna figure themselves out, man. They keep rebooting and they don't know.
I know they do, but all this I still love, like all the old stuff, all of my 66, the 89s, the Batman Forevers, the Man of Steel, you know, the BVS stuff. I mean, I still love all that shit, but I'm not a front and center like Hector, right? Like that's his primary.
Yeah.
And it bothers me more that my Iron Mans, to tell you the truth, are hidden because they're all Hall of Armors, and Cobb, you know, they're all lit. They look great. You roll your fucking eyes. It's a great looking display, and it's in the bottom right. And I'm like, yo, you can't fucking even see it. Of course, I want Star Wars as well nearby, but you can't have them all unless I can do another row of DF 120s, which I can't. There's not enough room in here. So then everything else goes out there. You know what I'm saying? Like all my video game shit, all my Street Fighters and Resident Evils and Final Fantasy, dude, like my fucking Cloud with you know, Fenrir, the motorcycle, and Sephiroth with his huge fucking wing. Like there's no room in here. That's my prime rib. Yeah, the DC, I know, brother. So I did not, and I do want that Dark Knight Batman, but we'll see. I want to get that plus the Killing Joke Joker. I mean, unrelated, but still related. Like, I want.
But that's the whole thing. Once you go down that comic book line, I'm just trying to finish out the movie Batman line. If I jump into the comic line now, oh my god,
it's tough. I know.
But that figure looks good.
It is. But if you got rid of all that Christian Bale schlock, you can make room for like the Dark Knight DC comic. You can get the Killing Joke Joker. Plus, what do you got? Like 3 armories for that movie. You can get rid of all that. I mean, you can make a lot.
A tough guy, because
I'm not being a tough guy. I'm just stating
Bale
facts.
fan, just like you were a closet.
Don't make me fucking turn you off, man.
Yeah,
with my fucking.
You're a closet Bale fan.
I like Christian Bale.
You just happen to like every actor in the movie but Christian Bale.
Yeah, I think he was a horrible Batman and Bruce Wayne. I like him as an actor. I like him in other movies. Don't like him in the Dark Knight trilogy. Just don't. That's my deal.
Yes, Charlie. I have the 66.
He does.
Batman. I do, and Batmobile.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my, not the schlock force. Yeah. I was just like, you know, I mean, it's just for me. It's my opinion. Not everybody shares the same opinions. I do want to move the Hall of Armor up, dude. So we will have to see. DC moving forward, no rebooting. Clayface just wrapped filming, and we're starting Superman 2. Nice. So here's the thing: do I have ceiling height to build risers under your bottom cabinets to get the bottom cabinets off the floor? The answer is yes. The answer further is I have them. But to answer you even further, they've been sitting in boxes for like a year or two. The Moduspace ones, specifically. You know, their drawers.
And that's where they'll stay.
And that's where they'll stay.
And that's where they'll stay.
Because the daunting task of emptying all of these and disconnecting everything and then moving all of these into another room and then building the risers and then placing the risers down and then putting all these back. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that shit. I'll do that shit when I move, which who knows? You know what I'm saying? I was like, I can't, but I wanted to specifically, right? And the risers aren't that big though. Those shelves are about 8 inches. The Moduspace shelves with the drawers, but you still get an extra 8 inches off the floor. So that would help, you know, and there would be enough clearance. Absolutely. But it sucks, man. But I cannot fit like a 4th Moduspace. Like it's like the 89 Batmobile's up there. You can't see it. It's just sitting on the, you know, on top of the case. So what's up, my man? So I don't know. Bale was great in Reign of Fire. Reign of Fire is fucking great. It is. I agree with both of you guys. To answer further, it would be a big pain in the ass to add now since it's already built. Yeah, basically. So yeah. Mafia has everything but the will to do. Dude.
You have no idea how true that.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
You have
You are not fucking wrong, dude. So I don't know. You're moving your stuff every 3 weekends. Stop it. No, I haven't. I've really been pretty good, dude. I have not been rearranging in
you
a
know
while.
what? It feels that way. I agree with Doc. It
I
honestly,
know.
every
know.
time you come in, you're like, I'm moving this and moving that. You're like,
Look, it happens, bro.
Never did.
Because you're trying to find that perfect storm, right? Where you're like, oh, that's fucking beautiful. And you think it is. Sometimes you're like, nah, there's a wire hanging. Got to redo it all. Then you're like, fuck, shit like that. That's what I mean. But eventually, I will do it. So, but yeah, it is definitely a lot of work, man. So building my own 12-inch risers, that's not a bad idea either, bro. Totally. Yeah. I just don't want to fucking do it. Just use car jacks. That would be great if I could like wedge under there, just pump the fucking module cases up, slide a shelf. Where is she? Yeah, dude. Anyway, guys, it's fun, man. We can talk a few more minutes, and then I'll probably wrap. But when you get the caustic plastic Conans, then it will be a work of art display, dude.
Where are they going?
In the mono, or the other module cases over here that you guys can't see, or that shelf over there that you can't see, or the 6 garage racks in the living room that I never really look at, unfortunately. Unless I pass by it and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I had those. But I honestly don't know. What about you? You gonna get that Conan? You down?
I don't know, man. I do want it. We'll see. I don't know.
That's fair. There's a lot of shit I want.
It's there. We're just at a point where they're hitting on everything for me. Not necessarily Hot Toys, but everyone combined. Now Damn Toys is coming in with Platoon, and I wouldn't even have thrown that on the table, but they figured it out. They threw it on there, and yeah, I'm getting it. So,
right?
Yes, CT, you will get the Conan.
Well,
yeah,
man.
So yeah, I guess I'm getting a Conan.
Well, so okay. So before we wrap, can I ask you a question? And it's probably a silly question. Is Star Wars, for you, so Hot Toys, is Star Wars going to be more selective as time progresses?
For me?
For you, like specific IPs within
that's
the
a good
IP?
Question. The answer to that is, what are they going to do with the IP? Are they going to continue to do these TV series like they've done? Or have we just gone through a phase and now they're going to throttle back and go more into movies and stuff? That's going to answer that question. And I would like to, and I'm trying to prepare. I'm really getting down in my fighting weight and paying off pre-orders and getting down just to prepare for the 50th anniversary of Star Wars, because right after that you're going to have 50th Empire Strikes Back. It's like, so I really think like the next, not to mention the stuff that we've been getting from them,
right,
from Star Wars. So I really do think Star Wars is going to get into the older stuff that we've been really asking for over the next 3 years. And I think that's where my focus is going to be. Now, if they do some other TV series that come out, I think I'm going to have be more selective in that stuff.
Like a reserved approach for the new media versus.
I got to get this older stuff. I got to get the OT stuff. And if that's what they're going to get, that's what I'm going to.
Yeah, focus. But would it also be, do you think it would also, okay, so like maybe say like, as far as new merch is concerned, can be more selective and reserved approach, but then backlog as in OT and the prequels and the Clone Wars, like that still I would feel would be still like, oh shit, like I'm probably gonna have to get that. I mean, yeah. OT of course, but you know what I mean as far as prequels, Clone Wars.
That I consider that stuff OT as well now.
That's fair.
I consider
enough time has passed.
Attack of the Clones and that. to be there. And we have the stuff we got for Revenge of the Sith this year has been crazy. The Obi-Wan, the Anakin, the
multiple Anakins, but yeah,
they've delivered a lot of great stuff. So yes, to answer your question, I am forced to be more selective, and probably way or lean heavier on the movie side than these series that they've been coming with. And I say this, and they're going to drop another Ahsoka Part 2, and everyone's going to be like looking at me like, what are you going to do? Here comes another 18 figures, and dude, you know,
and they'll be 2.0s, right? I mean, they will.
Listen,
you'll get like another
Sabine. You want the honest answer. You want the goddamn honest answer.
Yeah, but not to probe, but to really like kind of.
Here's the honest answer.
You know, generate thought. You know,
I make bad decisions over.
Don't we all? I mean, Jesus.
And over again. Yeah. I'm sitting here, and I'm telling you this, and I'm saying that, and it's me struggling with my addiction. You know, telling you how I'm gonna go clean. I'm gonna come clean, you know. And
yes, I know.
I make bad decision after bad decision. So I'm gonna try to do that. And yeah, when the Ahsoka 2 comes out, I'll be pre-ordering all 18 figures of Ahsoka.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not, because
hopefully not.
You know, because I understand, dude. Because I had, you know, me, I had like fucking years ago, I like everything, and I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
So now I think I'm confident enough to say that I don't think I'm going to be grabbing much Star Wars unless it's original trilogy, as in 4, 5, 6 original, and Legends. Anything that's EU, you know, expanded universe. I like the games, I like the novels, I like the comics. If they can give me more of that, that's a nostalgia hit for me too. You know.
So it all depends on what's on the menu at that given time. If all this Terminator stuff and Alien and Predator stuff, 2.0 stuff was out when Ahsoka came out, I probably would have said no to Ahsoka. And I think Hot Toys knows that. They know how to put a lineup out and what not to challenge it with to hurt themselves. They know how to space it out. So
well, it's also a fine line too, right? Because contractually, right, the companies want to sell the new merch. They want to sell off the new. Hey, look, we got a show. We don't really need you to make another Luke Skywalker. We want to push these new characters. You know?
Yeah.
So they have to juggle that.
Sorry. It's on another good point here. Money is not really the concern. Money is always a concern, but it's not really the concern here. We've already committed to make bad decisions and get into high-end collectibles. So here we are, right? It is the space. It really does come down to the space, and it's filling up quick, man. Hot Toys is not the Hot Toys today is not the Hot Toys of yesterday. They pump out a lot of figures, man, and the stuff they hit me with. Sometimes I buy 2 of. I got Clone Wars coming out there. I got 4 coming in. I do make really bad friggin' decisions around clones. So I guarantee.
Yeah. Well, it is true. They will. Well, I know. Look, if I full screen you, yeah. Because look, dude. I mean, other than the back shelf, I mean, dude, that's all fucking. You got a lot of clones and bad. Well, the same, you know. But you got all that. So I get you, bro. And it's so fucking nice looking though, too, bro. But like,
I love coming down here. I don't spend a lot of time down here, unless I'm opening up stuff or posing, or I'm down here, streaming. And when I come down here and I turn these displays on, and the way what Hot Toys has given us now, all these lightsabers, everything, Iron Man, all the stuff just lights up. Man, that's nice. It's getting better and better. Man.
I wish I had that, you know, because like right now I'm in a small place, and so I'm surrounded. I mean, I'm just surrounded. Whether they're in here, they're in the other room, I'm fucking surrounded. And so, which is okay, but I like that. Like you're you're up, kind of in the normal zone, right?
Yeah.
Doing day to day TV, whatever, cooking, you know, whatever. You're home. You come down right into the bat cave, right, and you're like,
and you're
whoa,
impressed.
lights on, everything's like,
Your
whoa,
own
yeah,
shit
this is
impresses you. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Whoa.
yeah. That's
It
so
is nice to be able to get away from it and then come in fresh.
it is, you know, it's
No
kind of
doubt.
like staring at a screen too long, you know what I mean? You come back
Yeah.
in, you're like, whoa, like, yeah, I hear you, man. I got 16 501sts. It's a lot, bro. It's pretty badass though. It really is. The
Down with the
CTK.
sickness.
So yeah, well, yeah, it's good. I was just thinking, you know, because we always got to think about like where we're going.
It
You
all
know?
depends on what is on the menu at the time. What am I comparing it to? You know?
Sure.
And dude, I really think Hot Toys is just hitting on all cylinders now. They're hitting on all the IPs and Artisan going on and Iron Man, the tech, the Grievous engineering. You know, you're going to get another Grievous. You know, I'm like, I should have got two as soon as I, you know, got this thing. You know, bad decisions. But, you know, they're going to give you another Grievous. There's no way they invest that engineering in a figure like that and only give you one. He'll come out on the cycle or something like that. Or Clone Wars Grievous.
Yeah, Clone Wars brand
Something
Grievous,
to
something to
give you another
reuse
one.
the mold and all that shit. And
yeah, because the first one, a lot of that money goes back into what was spent on engineering it.
right, it's really like R&D, right? So then they're like, what did we learn from this?
Yeah, that
use
second
this.
figure is all profit. It's all money. It's the engineering has been done. Hit the print button again. Maybe do a little battle damage.
Sure.
Action.
Yeah. Do you think we will get a new Ripley and Sarah Connor from Hot Toys? I genuinely believe yes. And it's not like I guess it is hope, but it's also a calculated answer, right? And the reason I think this, right, is one, in 2016 they did tease a Ripley from Aliens with the power loader as a 2.0, and that was 2016 as a 2.0, right? Because the first one it's old as shit.
I think you're going to get a Artisan Ripley.
Yeah, well, and they didn't do it right in 2016, right? But here's the weird part: Hot Toys likes to do weird shit, and so they always mismatch stuff too, right? They release weird shit. They're like, well, why did I get Back to the Future 2 figures right now, and then you didn't give me Back to the Future ones? Because then you gave me a Back to the Future 2 DeLorean, but now that we have Back to the Future 1, you know, they do shit that's weird, and so that's one thing I thought. And the second thing I was thinking is earlier this year, right? Out of nowhere, they give us RoboCane. Big motherfucking figure. You know? And people are buying that shit up. So that tells them again, hey, look, dude, people like those big ass fucking items.
Mine's paid off.
You know? And third, they're revisiting, right? We're getting all new 2.0 Terminators, right? Great stuff. We're getting 2.0 Predators. We're getting new stuff. Alien Romulus, right? So sticking to Alien, right? New from that IP. New Predator IP stuff, right? And then those are all under Fox Entertainment, which are now all under Disney, which is what they deal with Hot Toys. That's all Disney. You know, I mean, mostly, right? You get Star Wars, Marvel. Now they got the Fox universe, whatever you want to call it. The Fox era movies, whatever. So I think all those cylinders are spinning right now. And I'm like, dude, of course a Ripley's going to come. And likely, yeah, dude, Artisan. Why not? Why would you not, bro? Like, they know that would sell. Rolling eyes.
All this 2.0 stuff is hitting.
Yeah.
All
that's
this
what I'm saying,
just,
bro.
It's all sending a message back to them that absolutely that they can make that there is no sign that they're getting that this 2.0 stuff is played out. In fact, it's the opposite. So that stuff's coming. And yeah, I want that Ironmonger 2.0 as well.
Yeah, that would be great. That first one was, walking into a nicely lit display that's curated well in your own space, to me, is the same feeling as that scene from Excalibur. Fuck yeah, dude. Where Arthur and his knights are riding through the cherry blossoms. It's badass. I love that movie.
Well said.
Caleb, what's up, my man, dude? I'm getting my Grievous next week just in time for my birthday, dude. Happy birthday again, my man.
Wow. So you will have that before Commander Green.
Hell
That's
yeah. Commander Green
one.
just can't get it. So
The last one.
yeah. Charlie's great point. I guess I could have just said that. Yeah, Alien Predator are hot IP right now. So they are. They are. I mean, the summary is, yeah, they're hot right now. So why not? Oh yeah, and then we got the big chat, right? Remember? So they fucking
Done.
like, that's what I'm saying, bro. So why not, dude? So yeah, we need
coming.
time. So
Save your money so you're
yeah.
not, hurt when it comes, because it is coming.
It is. No, dude, Doc, we're not going to finally talk about Dark Knight Returns. I'm going to wait till next week and backtrack on it. So when Hector's here, we can talk a little bit more because he's more decent. I mean, I love it too, but I will wait. Patience, my man. Patience. We don't have to do everything all at once. So, but yeah, dude, the 2.0, man, Ironmonger would be great. Yeah, and I think that's gonna be a day one for a lot of people, dude. Really, the Kenner inspired would be kind of cool. I mean, I'm down for whatever, dude. So Hot Toys will make 50 variations of the same character, and we end up buying it. Well, you ain't never wrong, man. That's what we do. But honestly, even my Ripley's great, the one from Aliens, but that's 2017. And it's or from Alien, I'm sorry, but that's 2017. I got the third party Present Toys flight officer Ripley right there. I think you can kind of see her from Aliens, because I was like, shit, I'll get it. So I don't know, but I think they're gonna do some shit. So totally. Charlie says there's a rumor of a new version of Ripley in the Alien movie upcoming. Last week report. We'll see. And Hector, I'm with you. With a true Kyle Reese, which is funny because Kyle Reese, I've said it all the time, but that was MMS 1. And I was like, yeah, it's the 40th anniversary of Terminator, like Terminator 1. And I was like, wouldn't that be great? MMS like 900s around the corner or whatever. Yeah, I was like, they're not going to do it. Like, that'd have been fucking perfect. And then they didn't do it. They did T2, which is cool, but you know what I mean? I was like, oh, I thought maybe they were going to do Terminator, but nah. Maybe one day, bro. I sure fucking hope so, man. Also true, right? Sigourney Weaver's going to be in the Mandalorian movie, so that could negotiate or renegotiate new licensings, and sure, why not do another Ripley? Yeah, whatever. And she loves Ripley anyway, so that could be a thing, bro. I don't know. I honestly don't know, man. But you want to call it? I think that's probably good, guys. I mean, we can keep talking, but let's got any final thoughts?
Man, I'm just excited. The stuff that's coming out. The releases are starting to shake loose. We're moving into Black Friday opportunities. Right?
Yeah.
So everyone remain calm.
Yeah, didn't they have some stuff, by the way, on Sideshow? I didn't want to derail, but because of that, didn't they do some shit that's dirt cheap right now?
They're teeing up some free figures right now. So it's gonna be buy one, get a free figure type of thing. And as usual, it's the older type of stuff, but there's still some good stuff in there. But there is. The offers are gonna start rolling out. So be a good community member and share. As soon as you hear something good, make sure you circle back to the Facebook groups and let everyone know on these fantastic deals, because they'll be coming in. Yeah, Chewie's coming. Chewie's gonna I think Chewie's gonna get released right for Christmas, man. They're gonna want that.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great.
That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen with Chewie, but
yeah. Well, I guess we'll see. He's around the corner though, for sure. For sure. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. And then you got that new Han coming. Fuck. Good times, man. Good times. And I don't care. I still like the Return of the Jedi Han. I know a lot of people were not, but I'm happy for it. And I'm happy that we're getting a Bespin Han. So if I could do with that, it's get both. Why would I not? So I'm happy. But I know a lot of people were kind of like, damn, I bought the Jedi one, and now there's the Bespin and, you know, Empire. And I'm like, oh. And I get it. Maybe you may not want to or can afford to, whether it's space or whatever. So I understand. But, man, I'm hoping, man. So, yeah. And I saw that USB. Remember, they showed that USB Hulkbuster, dude. But fuck that. I'm not buying that shit, bro. I've got the Hulkbuster.
Mr. Iron Man, come on, Mr.
Fuck no, bro.
All of armor. What
dude?
We'll see.
No, I'm just saying, dude. That Hulk, I've got the Hulkbuster. All I'm gonna do is fucking, whenever I get the motivation and time, I will still USB that Hulkbuster, and then does it do all the other ones? I'm not buying another fucking Hulkbuster, dude. The fuck. I don't even have the box for this shit. I throw all the boxes away. So I'm like, what am I going to do with a giant Hulkbuster? You know what I'm going to end up doing? I'd end up giving it to like Sean or something. Because he's right here in the same I'd be like, you want a Hulkbuster? He'd be like, sure. And then it's like, fuck. You know, like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it.
We'll see.
We will see. We will see. But I don't think I'm going to do it.
Song you're singing
so, yeah, he is great.
I love the strength you're showing, though, now. That's admirable.
Well, look, if it was a different Iron Man, yes, but a Hulkbuster, bro, have you seen a Hulkbuster like in real life?
Yeah, fucking go to sleep.
Yeah, right, but no, I mean like I don't know if you've been into like a comic store or something like.
Yes,
it's fucking massive, massive, dude, and it's badass. And I'm like, I don't need to. Maybe if they made a neon tech,
you get rid of the other one. Oh, come on, you know what needs to be done.
I know
what lived this with Batmobiles and everything.
I know, but they're multiple Batmobiles, though. You know what I mean? They are different movies, different actors, different shows. You give me another Hulkbuster from the same fucking thing, I'm like, I don't know, man.
That's USB lit up, and come on.
I'll light it up like all the others. Again, that's not a problem. It's not technically difficult. It's just time consuming. So if I can just light mine up and that's really it, why would I buy the new one, right? And the rumor, right, that they showed last year was the top opens like on a motor. I don't give a fuck about that. You're gonna show one person or two people that you know in real life, hey, look, it opens. They're not gonna give a fuck, and then the novelty wears off, and you're like, I don't need it. I don't need it. It ejects an Iron Man. All right. If it can shoot out an Iron Man, bro, then I'll buy it. Fucking at that motherfucker launch. I mean, like,
it ejects an Iron Man.
That would be great. So I don't know, man. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no wrong answer there. I mean, of course, if somebody can't swing it, right, they can get rid of that Return of the Jedi and get the Bespin, or keep yeah, no wrong answer. So, whatever, guys. You guys have a great rest of your weekend and evening, and we'll be back next week. We'll probably be on again. I know the daylight savings shit happened for the rest of the country, so I will still be streaming at my normal time, which is 6 p.m. approximately my time. So if you're earlier, it's like 5 p.m. for the rest of you guys on West Coast, or it will be 8 p.m. for East Coasts and 7 p.m. for Central. I don't know. You guys need to get rid of daylight savings.
We tried. It makes too much sense. If you lived out on the East Coast, you'd understand.
Yeah. Why? Because it'd be like fucking nighttime at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you get up and you push your kids out the door. They go to school in the middle of the dark. Like it's.
And then they come home in the middle of the dark. I mean,
people scream? They cried. They cried that they wanted to get rid of it. They got rid of it, and they cried that they wanted it back. It's
how it goes.
We can't.
I guess. Yeah.
Figure it out. Yeah.
So. All right, man. Well, guys, man, hey, come hang out with us in Discord, by the way, too, if you haven't. I mean, most of you are there, but some are not. Come hang out, man. It's fun. We're chat. We play games. We watch shit. And post a bunch of cool, like what we're talking about, win events or deals or whatevers. But yeah, otherwise, we will be back next week. So stay safe out there, man. Be kind to each other. And See you guys on the next one. Peace out.